your air support is basically like once you drop bombs, if they don't have a real good strafing number, it doesn't matter, you know? Like, it's nice to shoot it at infantry, but sometimes you just can't, or, there's no good strafe
Yeah. Well,
direction.
there's the, and then there's the SSR that's showing that it can be recalled as well.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, you can get them, make sure you use them as fast as possible so that, you get their power, because otherwise, like, if you wait too many turns, oh, they're recalled. Okay, well, you didn't really get to use them.
Right.
All right, I think that's enough meandering on my part. Um, so welcome one and all for another episode of this wonderful Let's Play project that's been going on. We are back in May 1938 with AP-055, that's scenario AP-055 by MMP, called the Generalissimo's Own. We're back in China, and as you might expect, Chinese and Japanese troops are fighting each other. In this instance, the Japanese find themselves in a village that will at some point be surrounded, if somewhat. There is a large Chinese force that will come in from 1/2 directions and hopefully take them to task. There are some notable SSRs in this one. Specifically, there's no hill hexes, so otherwise there'd normally be some hill hexes on this map. Guns and vehicles can't set up in buildings, which is a big one. All non-shocked AFV must attempt every possible main armament and MG repair. So this prevents people from quote-unquote sleazing their way through keeping vehicles on the map. And the reason why this is because it's a CVP domination match type, I guess we'll call it. And recalled AFV count as destroyed for CVP purposes. So you can't just recall your vehicles and have them not count against you. Mobile Japanese AFVs treat recall as stun, and you never suffer from disabled main armament recall. So essentially, the Japanese AFVs can have their MAs broken, but they'll never be asked to leave the board. So something that the Chinese player has to contend with. As mentioned prior, there are some air support, so specifically two 1939 fighter bombers with bombs, which I might as well just place this for the gang watching. So there's two of those bad boys, which don't quite look like fighter bombers the Japanese had, but whatever. I'm sure they tried their best, and as well, the Chinese player gets to potentially change their reinforcements coming in from on turn 2 or turn 3, and bore sighting isn't available, which is pretty nice for me, and the Japanese Japanese units aren't stealthy, so they don't have an advantage in ambush. I think that's it. 6.5 turns. So
Yep.
whoever gets the most CVP, and each building on board 2A is worth 2 VP. So we just don't count the bottom ones. So I don't know how many points there are, but there's going to be enough. So before I forget, I'm just going to place this here. And I really have to hope that we don't I don't roll wind right off the bat. All right. That's the only thing I really cared about.
The rest can go to chat, right?
Pretty much, pretty much. As soon as I get like if I were to get Gus, it kind of causes just problems for the attacker, if you ask me. So
Right.
I need to make sure it's not the case. I think there's no wind. There you go. Perfect. I don't have any rally phase actions, and I can't prep fire. So unless there's anything on your end,
No, there is not.
Perfect. Oh, I don't know if I did it. Let me just put in the info. We both have a SAN of 4 and an ELR of 3. There. Perfect. So, movement phase. First things first. You're also going to have to let me know when you spot units and all that. So,
Right.
so I'm going to have 2 vehicles come on board, or 1 right now anyways, for 1.
All right. This guy can spot him.
You'll
show 'em
have
to you.
to. All right, 447. Sure, sure,
Of course. Gotta have somebody watching the front line.
sure. And also, before I forget, because when I have too many vehicles, I'm for sure gonna forget. Actually, that's half. I forgot. So whatever. It's half, but it's marked as 1 for now. And then, oops. Come on, anytime. There we go. So both tank gets on the mat for 1. 1.5.
Yep.
2.
He'll go ahead and might as well shoot at your crew exposed guy in the front there.
What? All right.
Yeah. What's gonna do? It's gonna do that. It's a 8 up 2, I think it is.
Yeah. CE should be +2.
Yeah. That's not a bad shot. But 11 and 8, I don't know. What is that?
Nah, nothing.
Damn it. Like I'm bummed out. First fire. There we go.
But it does leave residual, so.
Yes, it does. 4 residual coming up.
So.
For the next tank.
That's right.
Decides to drive through there.
Well, I'm going to. So there's 2.5.
All right, so we got a 4 up 2 shot.
That's 6 on 4, which is a normal. Which is.
You get a sniper.
So he's fine, and sniper is warmed up today. 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna ping this guy. It's a pin, or if it's a or wounds. Alright, cool.
Yeah, he was real.
I will definitely like that. Those half 1, 2, 1.5, 2 turn for 3, so 3.5, 4.5. Nothing?
No.
Okay. This will be 5.5.
Okay.
They will then both try to throw smoke grenades.
Okay.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the cash check is... I think it's their morale. Jeez, someone is really going to town there on needing fire services. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Where is smoke? Grenades. Vehicle. So usage, I get to claim it during movement phase. If I don't get it, it doesn't cost any movement. If I do get it, it costs as 1 movement point. I do a DR. Where's this vehicular smoke? There we go. I have to be CE to place. Usage DR of 1 is necessary. Successful placement by armed but unarmored vehicle, or button up open top, or 2 or less. So I need a 2 or less on both of these vehicles. So I'm going to do 013 first. It's a DR, right? Yeah, single dice. So first guy doesn't get it, and N13 does get it. So there will be a smoke grenade in N13. Alright. They will then go to 013 or move 1 more for 6.5. No?
Yep, they're good there.
Right. They will button up, and then we'll continue for 7. Or 7.5, I should say.
All right.
8.5. 9.5.
All right.
I believe that's 10.5 because I don't think
Cloud fields. Like
cloud fields cost more. It says movement factors, movement points, April, September, June, September only. Yeah, so I don't think it. I think it's just open ground. I don't think there's an extra cost. So that was 10.5, 11.5, and then 12.5, and they're in motion. That down to 0. All right, you didn't bite. I don't know why you didn't bite, but you didn't bite.
Didn't have a reason to.
All right. So next up, this vehicle is in motion and CE. They will go on board for 1. I imagine your guy must see him, so.
He's good.
2. 3. 4.
Good.
5. 6.
Then he will shoot at him. Subsequent first fire.
Sure. 4 up 2.
Not it.
All right.
But leaves a
residual
2
1.
residual. Yeah. It was better than nothing.
I will then attempt smoke. I will get smoke, which gets it up to 7. What's my movement on this? 12. All right. So smoke grenade. They will then button up and go for into L15 for 8.
Good.
9. 10.
Yeah, it's good.
11. And then we'll stop and face towards your guys for 12. Right.
I'm wondering if I could do street fight in there. I could have jumped on you, maybe. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Because I don't think...
Or would it have to be a building here and there, technically? I get confused on that one.
I don't remember what the limitations are. I'm willing to say that you wouldn't need the buildings to be directly opposite each other. I don't think it's that stringent on it.
Just a thought. Something to think about.
Yeah, exactly. We'll know for next time.
Right.
This guy will get revealed. So next tank goes up for 1. 2. 3. 4.
Good.
5. That's. I will try to play smoke. I won't get it. So screw that. They will button up. Yeah. 6. 8. 9. 'Anything?
Nope.
Alright. They will stop for 10.
Okay.
Okay, that's some of the hard parts here. Wait, is that my other? No, right. Okay. These guys, that's what it was. Okay, so I'm gonna do this way. This guy gets revealed. It's an armored car. He moves in for 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay. 3.
That the floating residual flyer?
That's right. It moves. It's like the fog of war, but it's real dangerous.
He's good. Very good.
4.
Mm-hmm. So we get a. So they're buttoned up, right?
Yeah.
So it isn't affecting them.
No. Although depending on who you play, they'll say, "Ah, you still got to roll for it," which I think is silly.
Still roll for it?
Yeah,
Why? Because they
or
feel they should get a shot at a sniper or something?
yeah, maybe it's not that they would that they run through it when they're buttoned up. I think it is though, because I know there's definitely a sleaze tactic where it's like let's say there's 1 residual, unless you're getting snake eyes, and then even then you're only getting a normal morale check. You would just drive your tank back and forth along like a fire lane, for example. So you would have to keep rolling. So, if the sand activation number is 4, 5, or 6 or whatever, you're never in trouble of getting hurt because it takes a critical. And meanwhile, your opponent is checking for snipers like near constantly.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not a fun tactic. So they turn for 5, and then they will go into smoke for 7 total. Then 8,
Mm-hmm.
10, or sorry, not 10. Open ground with an armored car is 3, I think, or 4. Wait, which one is it?
I think it's 4.
Open ground says 3 for open ground. So
Or maybe it is 3.
yeah. So instead of 9, I think I said is 10.
Armored cars 3. Yeah, open ground.
Then they move again for 13. 16.
Mm-hmm.
And 19, just in case. They will turn their turrets. Even though they're in motion. You never know. Alright.
This guy here stopped, right? I just want
Yep.
to make sure we didn't forget. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he stopped. Also, I gotta...
And that guy there. Okay, cool. Oh, is that bug still?
Well, so I was telling this to Root and the other guy I play against, and it turns out it's because I'm using the most recent version of Vassal the engine, not Vassal the module. And there's it requests like a bit of info that the Vassal module like normally does it itself, like it has to target it specifically, and they changed it so that it's automatic, but you have to key it properly.
Gotcha.
And so because it's not formatted that way, like if you're running the most modern version and the stable release of Vassal, the module, it just won't report your moves. But it's fixed for, I think the update comes this month. I forget. So at least there's that bonus. I'm going to have a taking it back over here reveal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Mm-hmm.
8,
Yep.
9,
Good to go.
10,
I'm not gonna make it easy for you to dig those guys out.
Still nothing?
No.
Alright. And then 12 into grain. I do have to check, though. I forget if crossing a hedge counts as... I don't see any special notes, so I guess you don't bog?
No, there's no bog check for walls or hedges. Not for a tank, fully tracked. I think half tracks do maybe.
That's probably what I keep thinking of, yeah.
Let's see, half tracks.
Hedge. Yeah, B. Yeah, it is half track. And armored cars. So yeah, okay, fully tracked. Don't ever apply that. Cool. So that guy's there in motion.
So your overruns are still viable, with the hedge and wall.
Right. Alright. So that guy could get there. Yeah, okay. So next tank, similar idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops.
They give you any infantry?
No, I traded it all for more tanks.
No, that's what I thought. It must have been 5 to 1.
Every elite squad is worth 3 tankettes.
Oh, Jesus.
So they'll get there for 8, and then they'll turn for 9.
He's good.
Alright, I will unbutton.
What? You just want me to...
Look, you can do whatever you want.
No, you're not drawing me out so you can run around with your infantry.
I don't get smoke. Alright. Don't have smoke. Is it? I just have to figure out one thing here. Because I actually wasn't thinking about it. It's okay. I'm 1 off. That's unfortunate. Alright, they'll turn for 10, and then pay up to 12 so that they can stay in motion, and they will turn their turrets. Alright.
Hey, you still got 3 more vehicles. I should have counted your vehicles. Holy cow.
Well, 3, 4, I don't know. I still got a bunch.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Holy crap. In such a tight little spot. This is hilarious.
Yeah. The cat's moved. Over way down in the bottom, I have a vehicle that will pay 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I didn't count these guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
These are your trucks.
4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It doesn't hide your infantry. That's stacked.
Well,
it looks like an Oreo. I can see the units in there.
What was it? 11, 12. Nothing.
I think this guy can see him though.
Let's see. Am I here? Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. I don't think you should technically see the contents, but whatever. So it's 12. And how much is it? Oh, okay. So 13.
Yeah, you need like a quarter of your moves to disembark or something.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I said 13 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13. They will stop for 14. and then unload for 6, which brings that to 21, I think is the number. 20, 21. And then the squads can technically move, and I will just have one move up 1 point. And if nothing else happens, then what's the?
That would be a long range shot.
It would, and depending on who shoots, you might either have smoke or maybe not the tank, but it's definitely long range.
Great.
Next up, I gotta check this because I have forgotten what the value is over open ground. It is 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 17, 21, and then has to end in motion. Alright. What else do I want to risk here? Oh, you wouldn't be able to see this guy. Okay, so I have to hope that this works. So I have to do this. So I assume I have to declare it this way. I'm not 100% sure, because once you get with like concealed units, I'm not sure what the what it comes down to. So I'm gonna declare that one unit is pushing. And I'm trying to get into Q14. I will do a 2-die roll. It costs 4 to get in because pushing doubles whatever the cost is. So if it's 2 into woods, it's 4. The TEM of the hex is +1, so that's a 5 total. And there's no other number. There's no other additionals. So I rolled a final 11, which thankfully is below what I need. So I will get into Q14, and it's, I'm told, is considered hazardous movements. Where is?
You don't want to know those things?
Sometimes you just want it in action right away, you know.
Right, true. Makes sense.
And you know, if you start shooting, if you don't know how many are vehicles and how many aren't.
Right.
Right. Presumably, there's nothing you want to do. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so here's where things start to go a little crazy here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it? Okay, so expending extra that we require. I think. Yeah, I think it would be. So when you're placing a DC, I would just be placing the cost it would take to get into that hex.
Right.
Yeah, not that +1 or anything. Okay.
No.
Cool. So I'm going to. You're gonna be able to see this guy, but I am going to declare CX.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
5.
Yep.
And then spends 2 to place the DC against the location.
Okay. Is it another cost for the being CX or no?
No, not as far as I understand it. It's just There
So it just
might
affects the IFT roll then?
well, so there's gonna be a +1 to the CX to the attack in the advanced fire phase.
Hmm.
So you know
So
what?
it doesn't affect the placement at all, though. Huh? Okay.
No, as far as I know, it doesn't. Because the placement isn't. You just place it. Like you don't
Right.
do a dice check. I think you would do it if you were not. If you're not elite. There's something. There's something about it.
Oh, I guess I should final fire on the guy then. Or not final fire, but
Final protective.
yeah, take the chance.
It'd
Yeah.
be 4 down 2.
Mm-hmm. I think I will. Yep. Do it. 4 on a 4.
4 is probably like a 1 check. Yeah, no break.
All right, here's mine. He's good, but you got a sniper.
No, that counts. It does. You don't do a morale check. Oh no, wait, right? No, sorry, because
Oh no, my roll counts as a
yeah, it just counts as a morale check.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's right. I didn't have to roll again, so we'll scratch that.
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay. Well, at least he retains the DM, the DC, so that's not the end of the world.
A lot of firepower to open up with.
Yeah, well, you know, I gotta make it interesting. One squad of 447 declares CX goes into Q18 for 1, 2, 3, 4.
The 2 there, by the way.
Yeah. And 5, 6.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Squad will not CX. They'll go into bypass in Q17 for 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2 down 2. Uh, 4 on 2 is a 1 check, I think. 4 on 2 is a 1 check. They will break, fortunately. I mean, how many times can it happen in a row? 2 down 2.
Yeah, you're going for it. Okay. You want that guy.
Well, I need to get into the villain.
Oh! He just killed him. I mean, if it was him shooting, he'd be dead, but it was residual.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Okay, so those guys made it, at least. Alright. Next up. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna have this guy in motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turns for 7, 8, 9. Then 10, 11 across the hedge. And then
Yeah.
stops.
I knew I shouldn't have put those guys up there. Just around them all.
Well, I mean, they still have to. I still have to do stuff to them. You know, they're. It's a survivable position, at least somewhat. Hmm. Okay, let's do.
I can't believe my rate of fire on my guns is only 1.
Look, LMGs. That's how it goes. Oh, you mean your infantry guns? Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
What are they like? load them from the front.
I think the game tends to go towards the shell size,
Hmm.
which makes at least like in a vacuum isn't that bad of an idea.
Right.
So sack off board declares CX. They will go in for 1, 2, bypass for 3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5. They will lose sealant. Any shots?
Nope.
Okay.
Too far away.
And then into M18 for 6.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
But they're not open due to the orchard, so.
Well, you can always count on Odin or somebody. I don't know.
Now I can hope you get boxcars so often.
Same with Snake Eyes, but sometimes I
Right?
wonder. Man, this is tough. Okay.
Guess we should call boxcars Odin's hammer. That would be Thor's hammer. Never mind.
Well, would it boxcar is always bad, right? I don't know if I would
Yeah.
want that to be. I don't know if
Thor's
Odin
hammer.
would appreciate being associated with
No.
that. All right. This is a hard choice that I don't like, but I think I have to do it. So these guys will move as a stack into Q16 for 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
and then 3, 4 into P14.
Like safe. All right.
And then lastly, yeah,
A lot of pushing.
I think
No.
I forget if you can see the what's inside, but 1, 2, 3. So I'll just reveal it, but I'm pretty sure the contents would normally be hidden or whatever. So
Okay. So you are towing that one. Okay.
yeah, which actually, sorry, right. Man, I forgot about that. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Oh, he wasn't coming on the road?
He was, but not. He wasn't CE. I'm thinking about another one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 16, 20, 21. Okay, so that bottom guy's there instead. And this guy, I don't know how much he's spent, but he's just not going to spend. He's just going to stop there, essentially. I'm not going to unhook or anything. He's just stop there.
Gotcha.
And I think that is it, finally, for moving.
Okay. Okay, so don't want to shoot anybody at the moment. These guys are all buttoned up here now. Everybody's buttoned up. Shoot anybody? Nope. Just maybe. They didn't work. I wonder. You know what? I don't think he could hit him. No. Maybe this guy though. Yeah. I'll take a shot at that one. So this gun will go ahead and take a shot at you. Let me unhip him there. Oops. He keeps his concealment, doesn't he?
So you do your 2-hit roll, and then it's whatever.
There we go. So there's a gun here.
Sure.
And he's going to be shooting at this guy.
Okay.
Let me string that up just to be safe. Good. Did I get the right hex?
Yep.
Alright. doke.
Yeah.
So we got you in motion, all that good stuff. Let me pull up the chart here.
Yeah. So you do 2 hit, and then whatever. If you rolled a 5 or a 6, you'll lose concealment. Colored 5 or 6. Otherwise, obviously, and then whatever applies for whatever happens.
We got a range of 6, so I need a 10 base to hit, and then we've got
It should just be a +2 modifier.
oh, just for the being in motion.
Yeah, because unless I've mistaken it for so long, because it's not defensive first fire, so you don't apply KSJ
Oh, I see.
unless
And
like you already get the +2 from motion, right?
then right.
So that's your KSJ. You don't get anything extra.
Right. Because those other ones are only if you're during the movement phase.
Yeah, like J1 and J2, the punishments is that you haven't seen him for enough time.
Right.
So
this is me. Like I wait till you've been there a while, and I'm not gonna hit with those. Got it. All right. Cool.
yeah, it's kind of like you've seen him for long enough that like your gunners had enough time to get him in the sights and all that.
Here we go. 6, 7, 8, but it's a 10. So
it's a hit.
Yep. All right. But you said it was the black color dice is a 5 under, or
It's the yellow, so you're good. You stay concealed.
all right. Nice. All right, then let's go over to the to kill column. We've got a 70 starred, which is an 8 basic to kill. You're like 6 away, so I don't get any other bonuses, I don't think. Nope. And it is your front side, I think. Yep.
Yeah, from that angle, yeah, because it's right down the.
That was the turret hit, so it's a 1 armor, and it's squared, so I think that's 2.
Do you have so this is it? So you're shooting HE.
There it is. Okay.
Just so I'm only saying that because so the infantry gun, which I wasn't even sure. I thought it would only shoot HE. So you have AP-5.
Oh, but you gotta announce that because it's specialty round.
Right. So we could count the 8 as checking for it, but the problem is that if I say we should do that, then that means you lose AP.
Oh no, well I didn't announce it, so
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to, because it's just kind of a dick move type of deal.
Right.
So it's still a 7 though. 70 plus on the HE to kill is a 7. Is your basic number. Is there anything else? No.
Oh, is it 1 less?
Well,
that was the AP to go. I'm looking at the H. I see what you're saying.
So HE has its own chart, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Where is that one on here? I don't see it.
If you're on the vehicle TK, it's the 4th tab. You got AP, APCR, heat, and HE. Heat and hee.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So 70 plus is your gun size.
7. Oh, I get it now. All right. So that is not a kill.
What? No, you just got to roll a 2 kill. Wait, did you roll a 2 kill? I didn't.
Oh no, I didn't do it yet. Sorry, I thought that was. Jumping the gun here.
You know, I should just. Okay, well.
See, that's why I was confused.
Jeez.
Same roll. No.
Ridiculous.
So nada. Ouch. Did I get any other bonuses? No, because you have your armor, so that's nothing. All right. Boom.
If I do you see the extra text next to this infantry gun?
Do I see the text next to the...
Yeah, the show info text?
No, I don't see any. To my gun, you mean?
No, on the off map on the infantry gun I put there. I didn't realize that. Yeah. You see the text next to it?
No.
Okay, cool. That's weird. So you can see labels, but you can't see show info. So essentially, it's just here as a placeholder. But if you right click it and click on
Yeah,
show info,
I see it now. If I click it, yeah,
yeah. Because for me, it's on like permanently. So if you ever need to check like what numbers you need, so
right. So I see the AP-5 and I see
yeah,
the white phosphorus as well.
white phosphorus and it's heat is
USC,
H6, but it's in 1945. So
gotcha. Well, so you got off on that one, but it is a no rate either. But I do get an ACK on you. All right, let's put it in there.
no, you don't have to have back.
I'm putting it. I'm putting it on. Let's grab it there. Actually, there's a quick way to do it, isn't there? Always.
You could click on. I think it's Control A. If you're on it, Control E. Control E. And it'll spawn an acquisition on top of the gun.
Oh, and it moved the gun. Hey,
Yeah.
there we go. All right. Probably should label that thing. I didn't think about labeling my stuff. I set it up so quick.
I just I find linking it is the best for me.
Doing what? What you do?
Linking the
Oh,
counters.
linking.
Yeah.
I remember you showed it to me. I need to practice that.
Control Alt L. And I think unlinking is Control Alt U, but honestly, you just delete the counter if you're you know undo
Right.
it.
All right. So he got a shot off. That was it. Nothing exciting. Darn it.
Well,
Right.
for you, I was sweating bullets there.
Right. Well, yeah. I was.
Anytime there's a gun that just reveals itself, like okay, what
There we go.
what
I moved
problem
it
did I
right
cause
spot.
myself?
All right. I think that was the only shot I'm gonna take because the other ones I don't think have clear shot. Well, maybe this does. Let me think for a minute. I'm worried. I think this guy has a shot, but I'm worried about these trees. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't know what's.
I'm gonna take it. Fuck it. Now, since he's the tank, he refills himself. Actually, um, you would be able to see this guy, wouldn't you? From here. So I should take that off as well.
Well, I don't. So
Oh, it's only when I move or something, right?
I think it's when you start, like even when you declare like an engine start.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what the you take your shot and I'll look up a concealment if there's what it says for.
String that. Oh, good. I didn't think it'd make it. That is a side shot. All right, cool. Mm. It's a down two again. Let's see.
Up to.
Up two. I'm sorry. Or two hit. Up two. All right, for motion up two. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, and I mean it won't matter, but +1 as well because you're button up.
Oh, true. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6.
it's still.
So I got a hit.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is a little different. This is a 57.
Now you should have AP, yeah. So 57, whatever. Against the hull, against side armor. So yeah, just equals 0.
Where the hell is that button now? Two kill. There we go. Okay, I'm learning these charts a little better now. All right, so 57 is a.
Yeah, 57 short is an 8.
Yeah. So the star means short. That's right.
Yeah.
And the L means long. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
There we
extra
go.
long, obviously.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they're
Okay.
dead. That will cause them to become ablaze. And because it's going to be way easier to calculate this way, you can put a counter there. That is 5. This.
How much CVP is that thing?
All vehicles are 5 until you get to the higher value ones. Because the main thing to keep in mind is that there's always the MA that's worth 1. Just being a vehicle is worth 1 as well, so that's 2. A crew is worth 2 points as well. You can't forget them, despite them being inherent. And then you count 1 for every multiple of 5. Of the highest armor factor.
Armor.
So if you have 6 armor factor, that's 2 points, so 6 for the vehicle, and et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, so it makes it easy after that.
Yeah, like once you have the base number down, it's really just did it blow up and not have a machine gun, or whatever, or was it abandoned? Because you can have a vehicle, you can abandon a vehicle, but that vehicle is still worth points, so you can still blow it up and get 2 CVP or 3 if the main armament works, type idea. So that is blown up, and there is a blaze.
Not bad. Wish the other one would have blew it up too. That would have been perfect.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We need fire. Fire.
That's where they're good. That's why you got in your green and your backside there.
Yeah.
You don't need it in front of the guys that are going to shoot at people.
True.
Think about your chances here.
All right. Oh, I can remove the residual fires now. So, all right. Anybody else want to pop off? No. Uh-oh. Was it a storm warning coming, or is it Alzheimer's patient escaped the hospital?
Which one would you prefer?
Well, the storm warning could affect my house.
That's true. That's true. Well, you never know. If they run real fast, they can get escape
True.
mental patients.
I think that's it for my shooting. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So as far as I can tell, for vehicles, you would lose it if you do anything. But as long as you're, wherever, as long as you don't make any attempts to do stuff, you're just safe, for lack of a better word. All right. Advanced fire phase. Okay, so first things first, I can't affect that guy with this because that's a stone building. But I can do something like this tank in J15 will shoot the guys adjacent to him. Huzzah! Wow, that's really good. Where's my chart? Where's my chart? So to hit, it's a wood building, so it's +2. I'm button up, so +1. And there's an extra +2 for being concealed, +5. Against infantry, I only need an 8, so I just got it. And that'll be a 45 millimeter, which is 5 firepower. Oh, all right.
Yep.
I still have to.
Those guys.
I still have to check to see if I get a critical, or not critical, but KIA, which I don't. So that guy is. At least I'm pretty sure that's.
I should wait till you make the actual IFT roll to remove the concealed units, even though I know they're going.
If they're dummies, it wouldn't matter, because actually, right? No, you'd have to wait for the results, I guess.
Getting the hit, technically.
Yeah. Which then, that raises a question of if you would get acquisition on the location even if a concealed unit is there. I don't know how that works. And I'm hoping I didn't do that wrong for...
Because getting the hit doesn't remove it.
Fire.
It's the IFT result. So you could get a hit, but totally roll boxcars on the IFT result. Nothing happened. So I shouldn't be so hasty in removing that thing.
Yeah, and I hope I did that correctly, because I'm always forgetting. I'm always forgetting about the fire in advanced fire phase, because I think there was something about you don't do bounding fire because you're stopped. So I think that's correct.
So if you're in motion, that doesn't cause bounding fire.
If you're not in motion, you don't get bounding fire, but if you were, you would get the pluses. Because I remember someone was telling me this about how, because I was counting it as like, +7 or whatever to my attack, so I need a critical no matter what. But they were saying that if your tank is stopped, then you're not in motion, so you're not bounding fire. So yeah. Anyways, I'm hoping I'm getting that right. So this
Or
guy,
you're not moving. You mean
yes,
you're still in motion, but you're not moving.
right. Well,
Because
no,
you have
because if you stop, you're not considered moving or motion. If you expend a stop, then you're.
I'm sorry. The problem is I'm looking at this one. That's why I should be looking at this
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah, that's my bad.
yeah, no worries. It's confusing enough as is, so
Yeah,
it's nothing to worry about.
that's why when you create rules like these, you always use similar phrases to me.
Right. Um, so I will have the tank in M13 take a shot at your concealed guys in K11. Same idea, except it's just a little bit easier, so that won't hit. So I won't get an acquisition either. And then I will take a shot with this tank in N12 against your tank. It should be a direct line of sight, so there shouldn't be anything to it. So I am button up, so +1 there. You're a large tank, so -1, and I don't think there's any other modifiers. So I'm pretty sure that'll be a hit. AP-055
But
low.
you did move, so
But I'm stopped, right?
but it's firing in the advanced fire phase, so you would get fire in the advanced fire phase. That was without entering a hex, but you did enter a hex.
Yeah. So like I think the idea is that it's trying to punish you for not moving.
So they're saying if you move and stop and shoot, you're better off than if you stayed still.
Yeah. Like if you're attacking, that's what I'm understanding anyway.
So in other words, a tank, if it prep fires, it has a less chance of hitting than a tank that moves and then advance fires.
No, because in prep fire you wouldn't get the plus, right? You wouldn't get +2 because you're in prep fire. It's not advanced fire phase.
Right. So which +2? Oh, it's the which is it B you're applying? No.
Well, so I would get button up no matter what, which is case I. And then there's just your size. Like I don't think there's anything else.
So you're
that,
not considered a bounding fire, is what you're saying.
So, so I didn't. This is why, like, I swear someone was saying it didn't apply, but.
Because there's C4, which says motion nonstop fire, and then, but that's not what you are. You're stopped.
So
You would be
case.
considered a bounding fire, I would assume.
So maybe the thing I didn't understand was fire versus bounding first fire. This is a vehicle which has entered a new hex during its movement phase, but does not fire until its advanced fire phase is using bounding fire and always uses case. But that's just entering a hex side, which versus stopped. Question: where's Q&A? Q&A. Okay, that's not counting it. Bounding first fire. I remember this coming up, and someone had told me about it.
That was like that. You remember that rule that they left out of that particle and out of the attic?
that
It's like
would be the
nowhere.
case.
They didn't reference it. It would
Yeah.
have been nice if they referenced it.
Yeah. Oh man, I know I've seen this.
Sorry, I'm totally lost on this thing. All right, which is sad because I've played these before. You think I'd have it down pat?
No worries. Honestly, like this is the vehicles is like that step up that really adds a lot of nuance. So it's good to question it and look at it.
Well, I mean, bounding fire, its definition is fire by a vehicle in the advanced fire phase after movement to new hex. It doesn't mention if it stops or not at all. It's just if that it move.
Yeah, right. So maybe what I'm thinking of is
Bounding first fire.
yeah, maybe I'm thinking of the
advanced
extra.
fire phase after movement to a new hex.
Yeah.
It says the exact same thing.
Well,
During the
so
movement phase, please.
So in the actual like 2 hit or the fire based determination, right? So KC1 says KC1 does not apply in the advanced fire phase. KC2
Yeah, I
says
see it now. Yeah.
it's the last line, and the thing that bugs me is the stopped or not. So even if we do add the two, because of the size, it's still like I'm still adding +2 because the turret,
Mhm.
and then it's +1 for button up, which would take me to 11, -1 for size. So
Yeah.
even with the +2, but I'll try to keep it in mind for the next shots. Um, so it's a 10. Uh, did I hit? I hit hull, which is gonna be that should be front because we won. Yeah, it's a blown up tank, but you do have a chance of retaining crew, so you got to roll crew survival.
4. All right. So let's do that. Nope.
Well,
I just flip that to, or let me clone it first, right?
yeah, you can if you want to, yeah.
And then kill the darn thing here. Wreck it. Bingo. There we go.
Right.
So I can take that off, and then take that off. Well, I mean, it was a 1-for-1. Except
Yeah,
for I think he just killed. What was that over there? Were those tanks?
yeah,
What were
tank
those
it.
tanks?
Yeah,
Tankets? Oh,
yeah.
you got a tankette would be.
Well,
Like,
honestly, having the fire there also makes it, I guess the word is untenable. Like if that blaze spreads to the grain, then I won't have a chance to really get infantry through there. So it'll make it harder to grab those at least those 2 buildings up top. So, um, and then depending on how much it spreads, um, ooh, I wonder actually. I forget how that's calculated because there's a thing about how so blaze can spread to a building and then it removes that building from counting for any CVP. And I
yeah,
forget
good question.
because it's
'Cause well, you can still enter. Oh no, you can't.
if it's an actual blaze you can't. So and there's
Right.
something about if it's I forget if it has to be deliberate or if it's the source
Right.
that causes it,
Hmm.
that forces it to be that will cause like cost you points versus whatever. Anyways, we'll
Hmm.
get there when we get there, but it's always
Yeah.
a fun thing to look into.
If we get
um
a nice a nice gust, maybe it'll start problems.
well, and that's the other thing too, right? Because we'll have to check for wind direction and all that jazz.
Smoke.
Yeah, exactly. So
See, fire's fun.
I love blaze, honestly.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
um
They need more of that stuff. Things blowing up, falling down. Make the game more dynamic.
Well, I think it was what is it? Fighting Withdrawal, first scenario ever has
Yeah.
Blaze. People hate it
Yeah, I
for
played that with someone a little while, not that long ago, and we did the rules wrong, and we had fires everywhere.
it.
It was
Honestly,
so
for the better.
yeah, it was hilarious.
It's
We could
the
barely move without like getting burnt to death.
it's what I look for in campaign games. Once we get to those will be fun for that.
Hmm.
Um, so last thing I think I'm gonna do is the group in P14 is gonna shoot at your guy in the stone building. They're all halved, so the squads are providing 3 uh, when they add their LMG. So it's 6. The hero only gives a half, so it's whatever. But it's still 6 up 2 because the leader will provide a -1. That won't matter. Cool. So that's it for advanced fire phase. I'll check for blaze if it spreads. It does not, and that doesn't trigger a sniper. And that's it. That is it for. Oops. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to preps and defensive.
Any concealments that you
So
or
routes.
rock fade, sorry.
Routes. I'm gonna have the leader with the squad. They can route to like 2 different spots, but I'm just gonna have them go to Q17. I have the leader on top as well. And I think that's it for those are the only guys broken. So advanced phase. Um, do this because that's definitely the goal there. These guys are gonna move. So I'm gonna move P14 to O14. The big stack in M18 is gonna move into L17. The guy in L16 is going to go to L15. No, you know what? They'll go to M16. Because I really don't trust it. Down at the bottom, I-20 goes to I-19, and J-19 goes to Gate-20. I think that's how I want to do it. Yeah, that's it. So there is one CC. There's an ambush. You don't get the minus, it doesn't matter, so it's even Steven, as they say. So 1-to-1, it's not hand-to-hand because I'm the one attacking, so nothing for me, and I think you need a 5, yeah, so...
We got a melee.
We got a melee. That will instantly turn into hand-to-hand next turn anyways, so we can just leave it as that. That's it for turn 1. Or, sorry, my turn 1, anyway.
Alright, Japanese are gonna do some cool stuff. Any rallies? Nope.
Pin TI. This hazardous movement comes off.
Nope, that's it. So nothing on my rally phase.
I will then attempt to self-rally. Ah, boo.
The suspense was huge.
Hey, I could have gotten it. What? Imagine if I rolled two 2s in a row.
That'd have been my... Yeah, and each one would produce a hero.
Yeah, I think so far it's statistically impossible for me, but you know what? You never know. I'm gonna start pulling these guys out too.
Alright, so let's see. Gonna head on out to the prep fire phase. Obviously, this gun will fire off again.
What?
Same target. Yeah, I think he's lined it up right this time.
No.
Hopefully.
Please, no.
Yeah.
Why would you
so
ever...
now, he's still in motion, so it's still a +2.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 4, 5,
So...
6, 7. We got a hit.
Okay,
oh,
so...
and the... Oh, I'm supposed to announce if it's armor piercing.
Right, because you do the check first and all that.
My bad. I didn't do it again. I'll remember. I'll get dinged. So that was just a heat round again, so I hurt myself. But it is a hit.
Yeah.
Flip that.
It's
I'll remember. You keep scolding me, and I'll get it down. I'll get mad at myself. All right.
So you do hit. You hit the hull, so there's 1, and you're gonna need a 7 to kill. I don't think you get any modifiers for range, so...
That's what I rolled last time.
Yeah, you rolled 8 or 3 times in a row, and in fact, that same configuration of 8 as well. So I'm gonna... You know, we were talking about how DiceBot is racist against Chinese, and I'm starting to wonder how that applies in this game.
We're gonna find out. We got the records.
Well, I do have a wrecked tank.
Yeah. That's true. Well, I do too, though. So,
but mine's a blaze. You at least could have saved your crew if you tried hard enough.
In other words, it's more dramatic and glamorous to see your vehicle on fire. Let's see. So that was no rate on that gun, but I wonder if intensive firing is important here or not. Because this guy can shoot. He can't shoot him, and he's got to turn his turret. I can whack him if he turns his turret. There's no need to take a chance of busting my gun now, because he can shoot later. All right. Anybody else shoot? Nope.
Oh, you lose concealment, by the way.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, because so you only retain concealment after you shoot in hip, but once you're just concealed, you lose it like as per normal.
Afterwards. Gotcha. Yeah. There we go. So now you know what that is.
That's right. The mystery's gone.
Damn, I
And I know it's A. Oh, where's B? But I destroyed B, the tank.
There must be 2. Gotta be another one. There's A. No.
Honestly, most times I try not to look at the scenario card as much as possible. So it only comes like I'll only be like, oh right, there's a second infantry gun.
What? There's 3 of them?
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, where the heck?
one picture.
What's the balance?
Yeah. All right. Anybody else shooting? No need. Nope. 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 Can somebody cause a problem here? No. Yeah. Well, he's in close combat now, so we're done. No more prep firing.
No more. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna move on
Makes
to
a
the
lot of your
movement
front
phase.
guys very suspicious.
That's okay. They don't have to shoot right now. They can move in on close combat or
Sure.
whatever's in your tanks if they want to.
Well, there's rear guns, so you gotta watch out on that one.
Oh, yeah, they see the R2s. All right, great. All right, frontal assault.
Against 4.
All right, so we know who's moving now. Okay. Um. Oh, that's funny. He's just in an orchard only. Thought he was in a building. Feel sorry for that dude. All right. Who's got to move here? This tank does. He's kind of screwed, to be honest with you. Well, no, he's in a good spot right where he is. Yeah. All right, so we'll start by moving this guy here. He
Sure.
will salt move into 05.
Okay.
Let's see, anybody else want to do some moving? No. Be my only movement, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Come on, movement.
That's it. Okay. Defensive fire. I will take the group in 014 to shoot at your concealed guy. So it will be halved. So instead of 12 or 13, it's 6.5. And then it's -1 for the hero. So it's 6 up 1. Nope. Alright. I am going to assemble an MMG and an HMG. Oops, not what I wanted. Keep doing that. The tank in J15 is going to shoot at your guy in K14. So it's a +5 overall, 2 for building, 2 for concealed, and 1 for button up. That will not do it. I do have rate of fire, but I'm not going to bother. Same idea for M13 against the guys in K11.
You do get an acquisition now, though, right?
No. No, you can't gain acquisition on
this is a
concealed.
concealed unit.
Yeah.
Right.
And the only question I'm not sure about is if there's like you don't get acquisition on the location, which I think is weird. You can get it. You can't get it on the concealed unit, which I could see. But if there's another unit that walked in, you would think that you would already be well placed to shoot at them. But I don't.
Right.
I'd have to.
Well, you could get an AC if you did area fire, right? Or
Yes.
then would you lose it if you switched it to?
No, you can convert them. But the problem is that I'm still trading a hard shot with maybe getting an easier shot but with no effect versus a hard shot with better effect.
Right.
Because halved 45 is already like a 6, so 3 firepower, take it or leave it. But yeah, like I said, 45L. Okay, well, that's a critical. It doesn't matter what happens, it's just a critical. It's a 45.
Good thing the terrain modifier is not really
Yeah. Because the terrain modifier would count the hedge, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so instead of +1, it's down 1. So it's a 10 down 1. Normal morale check. I guess. Oh no, I don't get lucky.
He survived that whack.
Right. I do have rate and I have acquisition, so I'll shoot again. And I will get a hit. No acquisition. Yeah, So I have T. Ooh, that's a 3 on 5, which is a 2 morale check. I will get him.
3 breaks.
Stripes, but I will take it all the same.
I'll take a stripe over a break.
So
you don't get DP points for that. You don't get it till they're eliminated.
correct.
Wow.
It's the slow death that you hope for.
Yeah. Jeez.
Okay, so I want to do. It's halved. Halved again. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take the first armored car in Q11 is gonna shoot at your guys, at your concealed guys. So it's normally 6. It's halved because they're in motion to 3. Halved again because you're concealed to 1.5. But
They're shooting at these ones.
yeah, but there's no TEM or anything, so it's just a 1.5 flat.
Okay.
5 on 1.5 pin test check.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Good.
Okay, well I know he's real, so at least there's that. I'll take a second shot. Q12, same target, except it's 3 firepower flat.
I forgot he wasn't in a building.
Well, that's why I was like, oh, is that a building too? That's a 5 on 3 is a normal morale check.
He's good.
Man, your guys are.
He needs to survive that because that was a boo boo on my part.
Well, I will take another shot. No, the +2 will not, or +3 because button up as well won't do anything. Oh, I wonder if I have to declare that. Or I don't because of the type of gun it is. I probably don't because of the type of gun it is. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Unless I do... That would be 4... 1. Tank in L13 shoots its rear gun at the concealed guys. It's a 4 half to 2 for concealed, half to 1 for motion, up 1. Oh. Boo. And that's it for defensive. I tried. Ooh, I'll be able to overrun that guy.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Unless you move him, but now that I almost forget. All right, that guy's acquisition goes there. That guy's already flipped, and yeah, that's it. Okay.
All right, so going on to the advanced fire phase.
Yeah.
Well, now that these guys didn't move, they might as well advance fire. I was gonna move them, but then I realized I should just leave them there. But what are they gonna shoot at? Well, they can go ahead and take a shot at him now. See if with the light machine gun, see if
With
they can
your
take him out.
puny LMG.
Yes, you can do it.
I know that's already. I've already
actually,
cursed.
Actually, you know what? He's better off taking this guy out because it's a back. Is that a rear shot or no? It's a side shot.
No, it's still side shot, but there's less armor on him. If that means anything.
But he's just a battle machine gun 4.
Hey, don't knock it. You're gonna not shoot at him, and he's gonna get overruns on 2 units, and
Possibly, yeah. But I'm gonna go for the tank.
Sure.
Attack. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do the 2 hit, and oof.
It will be hit, but just barely.
Yeah, I know, that's kind of scary. Almost broke the damn thing.
You know, I would prefer
pull the trigger.
No matter what, I will have preferred that 10 on the 2 kill than anything else.
Right. Ah!
So it is a hull, and your basic is 4. Range is 2, so it's +1. So it's equal, which is a
or shock.
I forget which one. AP equals stun. So it just means they can't shoot this turn. forget if they lose acquisition or not. Vehicles, bad thing, shock, stun. There you go, stun.
Shoot anybody? And then the infantry. Oh, did I get raid on that machine gun? No.
No.
Barely. barely
Yeah, you almost broke it.
So the infantry will fire on these guys here. I think this counts as a modifier.
Yeah, no matter what, it'll be
The
it'll
tank?
be a +1.
Yeah. Okay. So it'll be a +2 then. 4 up 2.
Sure.
All right, we'll do that. Oh, wow. Amazing.
Oh, no.
This guy can shoot. Well, this guy now can try. Which tank should he? Are they the same? One's in motion, one's not. Oh, then he'll shoot at this one. So this light machine gun will try to take that one out.
Sure.
We have 2 hit there. Ooh, and I broke my machine gun.
All right.
Come on, people! You really want this to?
you get all your morale checks, but they can't handle their weapon handling.
They don't know their equipment, or
they're
they
stressed
clean
out.
Equipment, one of the two. Or they could be typical so excited they just can't function or focus right. It's just too much for them.
It's the one time the oil bottles failed on those LMGs.
Yeah. It's all the crap from the marshes here, all these brush and everything. Let's see, can he shoot anybody otherwise? Nope. Alright, so we'll just put down there as advanced fire to that dude. Fired. He can't shoot nobody else. He can't shoot anybody. Nah. I am. Yep, that's it.
All right. Do you want to check for Blaze?
Let's do that. Where's the sheet here?
So, B-25.
I was looking up the actual card. The is that under the infantry card? I think it is. Or is it here?
Don't think so.
Here it is. Fires. No.
So it's spreading fire. B-25.6.
You're talking about the rule.
Yeah, which I don't think spreading fire has ever been put in a handy dandy chart.
We spread fire every advanced fire phase. It probably should have did it first, I think.
No, you do it after. I think because of it affects shots. I think it's after for spreading fire.
Well, the thing is does it still spread to plowed fields? Because they're not listed. I don't know.
It's still grain, as far as I know. But
so greater than or equal to a 6, it will spread to.
It is a great question. Grain.
Oh, what's the elemental conditions on this scenario?
Oh, you don't get it, because it says the effects of plowed fields retains the increased movement cost, but is considered open ground for all other purposes.
So it doesn't. So it's not going to spread to open ground.
Nope, unfortunately.
Nope.
That's bad. They should. You know what? We should house.
I should have waited until he was here.
No, because you still. So someone was telling me this, and it makes a lot more sense in retrospect. But if I was in P7, it still wouldn't spread to P6 or Q7 because it's not
attached.
It's not technically directly adjacent. Vehicle has to spread to its terrain, and then the terrain needs to spread.
So the only way this is going to spread anywhere is if we get gusts.
Exactly. Yeah. Actually, not even then, because you count the location uniquely, and then one adjacent. So instead of spreading 2 hexes for a vehicle, it's just 1.
Okay. Oh well. So much for that fun.
I know. I'm being spoiled.
It'll be beacon for better shots in the shoot.
I don't know if beacon because of this +3 smoke, but.
Well, I'm just talking at ground level. Ground level beacon. I guess that's it then.
Okay.
Don't see any concealments anywhere? Probably not. No.
Not that
No worries.
I'm trying to check for you guys.
So moving on to the route phase. I don't
Yep.
think I have any. The ones.
I don't think I have any this time.
Nope. All right, then my advance phase. Well, these guys need to advance to a different location. Ouch.
None of your guys need to move. I don't know what you're talking about.
Here. We want to go here. I'm gonna advance into the building
Sure.
right here. Guys. Fine there. We're gonna get shot though. Yeah. Oh, and I want these guys to advance one more into P4.
Oh, sure.
All right. Just to get them out of sight.
Well,
You
it's
have
not
to
gonna
move
last
to
too
go
long.
shoot them. You have to go move to shoot them.
That's right. I still would have to blaze now. Like I have to move no matter what.
So then we go to close combat phase.
Yep. There's only one, and it's automatically hand to hand.
Yep.
So and we're both one to one.
Oh, nothing
So
there.
that'll be a casualty reduction for you and nothing for me.
Oh, work on my favor then. I forgot it was hand to hand.
Yeah, hand to hand is nasty. Nasty when the Japanese don't get it. That's for sure.
Okay, so now it's just the only person I think it might be able to get concealment is this guy. Unless this tank can see him.
Nope.
All right, put it on there. Yay! Take it where you can get it. All right, that's the end of my. That's the end of turn one. Wow!
Right.
With all those vehicles coming out, I thought it was going to take much more time.
It's not my first rodeo. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me some. Give me a break.
No, you have a good grasp of the rules.
I tried to.
I do, but it just slips my fingerprint. My hand all the time.
So weather was nothing. I will take my DR to see if my reinforcements come in. They will not, so they'll come in next turn. I think that's it for the start. Rally phase, I will attempt to rally my broken leader. I will get it. Yay. I will try to rally the squad. I will get my squad. Yay. And then that's it for... Gotta take off pins. I always forget pins.
I'll do my fix and repair my weapon there.
Yep.
It's
All
gone
right.
forever.
Well.
Put that right there. Not that we matter, but we'll put it there just so we know.
Yeah, you say that now, but now those guys have no
CVP it doesn't count, right? I hope not. Because these guys aren't handling their guns well at all.
Yeah, fortunately for me. Well, I'm waiting for the infantry gun to also collapse and
Thank you.
that. All right, so that's it for rally phase. Prep fire. I will have this tank in N12 shoot at your guys at M10. It's not going to be a hit, much less against the concealed guys, but I do get acquisition, so I will get to place that and mark that as prep fired. I am going to risk it as well. I'm going to take M13 to shoot at your guys some more. That will be a hit. I do have rate. It's a 5-on-5, which is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't get a critical. 5-on-5 is one check. So they will... ELR, yep. Which is great for me. I have rate of fire, so I will take the second shot there. And that'll be another hit.
Why can't I find... Let me click on them again.
I think it's always Control C, is it? HOB, ELR, Control E.
Well, it's not letting me see. Oh, here it is. It's at the top now. Usually it's further down.
I memorized the for something like that. You try to memorize the keybinds, so I don't.
I have never been that savvy.
You'll get it eventually. After game 500.
What? Now I
They're
can't. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna.
they're also a half squad.
Okay, so I have to take him as well. There we go.
Yeah.
And break him. And, oh, there's break now. All right, there we
No,
go.
no, no. They're not broken. They're not broken. They're just a half squad. Because you were striped, so that second shot the second morale check you fail just turns into a half squad.
Oh my gosh. You can't
Again,
kill
that's
these
what
guys.
it's what makes the Japanese so strong. Is like you can, if you're not losing units to
Mm-hmm.
CC, you technically should be able to hold out against a greater number. So,
Infinity.
um,
So now how? So how does this count for victory points for you then?
well, you lost half a squad, so I get one point.
Oh, okay.
But striping has no CVP costs, right? So
Right.
it's why like you could even in depending on like how savvy you wanted to be with it, you could rotate units out just by like their
Right.
stripe status.
And bring forward the non-striped units and pull back the striped ones.
Exactly, and that way like you're saving yourself on CVP losses. I forget if there's anything in like a campaign game like if a striped squad would ever reconstitute itself to a full squad. I forget. Um, but that's also like something that for like a longer game to think about. So,
Right.
um, but
So if you ever see me pull that off, you'll know I've gotten to that level. You know.
that's right. That's right. Um, so I don't know what the casualties been. So for an infantry to hit, you need I think it's half or less than half. I'm trying to think here because it's a +2, it's a -2. You need an 8 to hit infantry. I rolled less than that.
Oh, could I get
So,
a sniper on that, by the way?
yeah, you will get a sniper on it.
No,
You could roll it if you want.
no,
No, okay, cool.
just teasing me.
That's right. And I'm glad it's working in my favor right now.
Did last game too.
That's true. It's true. Where's the critical hits? Oh my god, they don't want to make it easy here. Critical hits C 3.7. It is. A critical hit also occurs while using infantry target type when the final 2-hit DR is less than half modified. It's not equal, just less. So I think I would have. I don't think I would have
Is
gotten
it
it.
less
So
than half of the unmodified or less than half the modified?
modified. So
Modified.
a modified 2-hit number would have been. So that's the thing too. I'm not 100% sure. Is modified? Do you count the +2 to modify, but
What
not the
plus two?
acquisition?
Plus
Because
two from what?
so there's one for me being button up, and one for
Right.
hedge, and then -2 for
Right, but is that this is where I get confused because there's your basic to hit, then your modified to hit, and then there's all the die roll modifiers. So are they
yeah,
talking about the modified to hit, or are they talking about the all the modifiers to the die roll?
yeah. I think in other instances they would. It's probably better if they said like final to hit number
Yeah.
rather than modified.
Hmm.
And I would assume in this case it's final. Um, I mean I could be wrong, but that's how I
That's the
feel like
term
it.
they use for that. What's the middle one called? They call the C4 is the modified to hit number, and that's just those things based upon the ammo and the gun being used.
Uh,
And
is
that's where I get confused when I hear that. So are they talking
right.
about that number? Because you always go your basic to hit, your modified to hit, and then your die roll modifiers for C5 and C6. And
Right.
so when I read that, that's what I always read. But I don't know if that's how people do it. If that's
Yeah.
because
So
no one ever uses that. Like no one ever says that. That makes sense. Like, I never hear anybody say, "Here's my modified to hit, and then here's my die roll modifiers."
yeah, like everybody because everybody has a quirk on how they count it.
Right.
Like I know some people who they'll count the number they need rather than just roll and then do the math. They'll
Mhm.
say I need a 3 or whatever.
Right, which
Um,
drives me. I prefer to roll and then figure it out. Because if it's totally wonk, I don't even want to bother with this.
Yeah, I think it would have to be less than half, so it doesn't equal. So because I rolled a 4, it's equal to half, not less than half. Is how I'm gonna mentally calculate it. So it's still just a 5 firepower shot. 7 on 5 is a pintash check.
Alright, I'll take a pin test check. And he's pinned.
They're pinned. Cool, cool, cool.
Should be proud of yourself. You pinned a little tiny, reduced half squad.
I'm very proud of it, actually.
Picking on the little guys.
As I should.
Good. Command when he's down. I get it. I get it.
Oh, we weren't. I don't think we were counting that one. Okay, whoops. Well, whatever. I'm going to. I'm gonna take a shot with my stack and L17 against your infantry gun. So they are firing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, the infantry will join in as well. So it is a 14 firepower up 2. No, sorry.
Shooting you?
Yeah,
Is
up
it
2.
these guys?
Guys in L17.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, the machine guns, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I forget if we were calculating the other way, but J15 is a vehicle that is stopped, so it does count as hindrance. It's a +3 for CX vehicle woods, -1 for leader, so +2 on 14.
And so he doesn't have a gun shield, which sucks. Okay.
I forget if he has one or not, to be honest. It always messes with me.
Well,
So
I just thought all guns had them, but I guess not.
no, it's all AT guns have them, I think, and I forget
But
if
not all infantry guns, because they're meant to be far away and shooting on infantry.
you'd have to check, honestly. It's worthwhile checking if anything.
Yeah.
So it is it's a +2, and I think I said it's a 14 firepower shot. So it's a 9 on 14, which will be a normal morale check. And let me.
If it was a 2, would you still got a hit? There's no point in.
Hopefully. Gun shields.
Okay, here we go.
All 18 infantry guns have gun shields.
Oh, I said all anti-tank and infantry guns?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Alright.
Is never cumulative with that of positive TEM. So
he doesn't get the woods.
yeah, so you wouldn't get the woods.
But you do get the tank.
Yeah. Which just means that instead of a normal morale check, it's a pintash check. So alright, good. I will take a second shot with the HMG. It's still actually it's a +3. Well, won't matter anyways. I don't cower, but at this point, I don't really think I need or want to take another shot. Is there any other prefer I want to do? Not really. Nope, I think I'll just go into movement. Alright, movement phase. First and foremost, I don't know why that's still marked move. I'm gonna take this off before I forget. The squadron M16 loses its CX. They will move to L15 for 1.
Okay.
Into bypass K15 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And 3-4 into K14.
Alright, close combat time is not going to happen.
Ah, well, you'd bounce me out first, and then there'd be a lot of shenanigans.
Right. Oh, right, true. You're on to me.
Well, yeah, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's right. Give it a couple more turns. The tankette is already in motion. I forget if I have to take the task check now, because if his buddy dies in your turn, I always forget how how Radiolist works.
Oh, okay. You're talking about for this tank?
The tankette in P9, yeah.
Hmm.
Because when you lose it while moving, you don't immediately stop and then do whatever. If as far as I remember, um,
Well, now you're still in motion, and you I thought once you didn't have to do that anymore once the unit was on its own.
a lone radioless AFV need not pass a normal task check before attempting a motion, but always adds a +1 to the DR. Huh? Because I was always on. I think we played it a while ago where we we thought you always had to do it. So
I I know there's something about, you know, if they split up, then you have to
yeah,
each, but I think not each tank doesn't have to do it. Just the whole group. It's one roll, right?
yeah.
Or something
No,
like that.
okay. So uh,
When a
cool.
tank is destroyed, it's on his own. I don't know. I don't remember if it has to keep making task checks. Like it fails to function if the other tank's gone.
Yeah, that's kind of. I think that may have been how we treated it. But and I was also thinking about if there's a gap. Right. So
Radioless.
it says if only one AFV is remaining, it is free from platoon restrictions for the remainder of its current movement phase. But if it happens when you're not in a movement phase, I guess it just happens immediately. I don't really.
Hmm.
Um,
So yeah, he's. I don't think he's affected by it anymore.
yeah. So
So it's
he's.
like it did him a favor. Now he's a free tank.
Well, I mean, I still lost a vehicle, so.
Yeah.
So I'll take the motion count off, just to make it easier. So he's in motion, 1 into '09,
Yeah, he's good.
2 into N8.
Okay, so the light machine gun here will take a shot at him.
What? All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that
if you
definitely
want to
looks.
take a side shot,
I'm
sure.
taking it. I'm taking it. Let's put that there for the support weapon.
Ooh, could you see him from
All
here?
right.
No, you could not.
Oh, good. Glad I didn't shoot at you. Or you didn't shoot at me, you mean?
Well, it's more because it's going to count for the 2 hit. Because
Oh, the
now,
two-hit thing?
because now it's instead of a +2 only for moving, because you didn't see him at the start of the turn, it's a +4 now.
Oh, jeez. Maybe I should let him keep going. Well, I already called it, so. Ouch. Should have waited longer then.
Well, it's still
Um,
10. Like, 6 or less. 6 or less.
right. It's not impossible. Well, there you go.
Off by 1. Actually, now it's saying 6 or
Oh,
less,
wait a
but
minute.
he's super
Wait,
small.
wait. There's a leader that. No, just kidding.
Well, I was going to say, I forgot to count that they're super small, too, so -2 anyways.
Okay.
Or an extra
Yeah.
+2, I should say.
So yeah, he's good to go there.
Alright. So turns for 3.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, then my bugger tank then is going to start up and turn, so he loses his He has to do a startup, or he could just turn his turret, right?
you can just turn your turret, but
Yeah,
I
but that
forget.
loses the concealment, I believe.
So the question I'm not sure is I think you have to.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna bother because there's that wreck right there.
So I don't think you can just declare turning a turret.
Mm-hmm.
You have to because it counts as like prep firing or defensive firing,
Oh, okay.
right?
Because I thought like if a vehicle moved in your line of sight, you could.
You can attempt a motion attempt,
Mm.
and then you would, if you succeeded, yeah, you would then get to change your turret, but you're then in motion. It's motion attempt D2.401. So a motion status attempt may be declared during the movement phase of an enemy ground unit by any defending mobile vehicle, which makes a motion attempt DR less than the number of movement factors or movement points expended in its LOS by that unit during its movement phase. So in this case, you would have to roll less than a 2 or less
No, never mind.
on
He's
one
free to
die.
go there. I'm not gonna. He's just a tank cat. I'm not worried about him.
Well, so a vehicle may attempt a motion status only once per enemy movement phase and may not attempt it if already marked with the first fire or final/intensive fire. There's no penalty for failing a motion attempt, including concealment loss, which is kind of crazy. Which I guess you haven't moved, so whatever. Um, So a vehicle which gains motion status during the enemy movement phase is marked with a motion counter and allowed to freely change its vehicle covered arc or turret covered arc or both, uh, as long as you pass any bog check, and still uses motion fire after. You
Right.
can,
I can do it if I'm going to shoot. I got it.
yeah. Well, so the motion you can do it, but it counts as like you're now in motion, so it makes shots worse. If you're already in motion, you can make a motion attempt in order to freely change the vehicle covered arc, turret covered arc. So no matter what, you have to do a motion attempt.
Okay, I'm thinking because I forgot he's just a machine gun totem gun.
Don't tell me what bring gun it has. So that was 3, 4.
Oh, let me see. I don't think I can't subsequent fire a 2-hit with a machine gun, right?
No, because it counted as halved. I don't
Right.
think you can. I don't even think that if it's doubled, I don't think it counts towards that. There's something about LMGs. We were talking about it last time with the Rutan.
Right. I think we'll leave it at that.
Okay. I'm going to do this time. So 5 to turn once more. 6, 7.
Okay. Let me think for a second there. I mean, you're gonna try to run my little half squad? Are you still after that half squad? Poor guy. He's taking so much up front.
He deserves it.
Alright, let's see. Who's going on? Nope. I don't have a reason to shoot at him, really.
Okay. 8.
He just
He's just a little guy. He's just a boy. He's just a boy.
You so badly want me to shoot at him.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
So dead determined to kill this one little squad. 1 firepower. Actually, it's half firepower squad because he's pinned.
Yeah, but you know, in CC, after the pin goes away, that's destructive force right there.
I knew you were gonna drive your tank crazy like that. I should have waited to shoot at it. I can't believe. Now I know my lesson. I'm gonna wait longer in the future.
So no shots?
Nah.
Okay. 9,
Okay.
10, 11.
Okay.
Which I forget if you would have to reveal at this point, because
I'm assuming so.
I can't imagine you would be in the same X.
Yeah, we're just driving by each other. Whoa.
I'm just trying to see. I'm not looking at my screen. I'm looking at my other one. Becomes berserk overstacks, attack by sniper. Dummy stack. Because I kind of treat it as like if you move into, it's like if you move into a hex with a concealed unit, you have to reveal.
Right.
So
But this concealed unit could do a patsy to keep it, right?
No. If you're a
No?
dummy, in advance you would roll for yeah. So if it's a vehicle, I would have to declare overrun in order for you to attempt to keep it. But if I just move into it, I don't think you get to keep. It's like the difference between like I'm going to attack you, you get to retain concealment versus I'm just moving through your hex, so I'll see you.
Right.
Yeah, and I can't. Whatever. So that is 11, 12, and 13 in motion.
All right.
You have a juicy infantry gun that I want.
Yeah, but I don't have to worry about him.
Oh, you say that. That is a whole 8 firepower when he is done moving.
Right.
You will regret your words.
We'll see about that.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, the squad in Q17 is going to go to P17 for 1, O17 for 2,
Okay.
N16 for 3, and M 16 for 4.
All right.
The leader with the DC into P 16 for 1.
Mhm.
O 16 for 2.
Oh, that guy again. Wanted tried to drop that earlier.
N 15 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
N 14 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
5 6.
All right.
Does he bounce back?
Oh, yeah, I didn't see you go in there. You got him.
Ah, yes. Okay.
You
Whew.
wrestled away the palm trees there.
Whew. I was admittedly a little worried there.
Good.
Okay.
I knew you were going to just run over me, so I said I'm going to put 1 unit there.
Hmm. I feel like 2 would have been might have been.
Probably.
I don't want to say
Like,
more
put one on a
valuable.
second. Probably should put one on like a second story.
Yeah, exactly. Because like if I have to go chase them, then that's still moving points,
Yep.
going away. But anyways, I didn't really think about it too. My trucks, I don't want to lose them because they're CVP value.
CVP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy targets.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, what can I get out of these guys? The squad in K20, way at the bottom, goes to K19 for 1.
Way at the bottom.
Yeah, it's next to the prep fire HM.
Oh, there you. So, oh, there you.
Yeah, K19 for 1.
Okay.
K18 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
K17 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
L16 for 4.
Okay.
L15 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
And L14 for 6. Okay. The other squad in I-19 declares CX, goes to J18 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
J17 for 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't count.
Hmm.
You're not allowed.
Well, I can count because machine guns on tank have range of 12, right?
I forget. There's a difference between BMG and
Yeah.
CMG.
It's on the tank info sheet here.
Yeah, if you check in the rulebook, it's in the D values there. Here where it says.
Oh, here it is. Bio machine guns 8, coaxials 12, and AA guns are 8. So 8, 12, 8. All right.
Rear guns are 8.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So I have a range of 8 on that thing because the first one is the bow. It's bow coaxial A, right?
Yes. Bow coaxial A.
All right. Okay, so that just has a range of 8. Then that sucks.
All right, let me count to the front. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you gotta take those long down 2 shots when you get them.
That's true. That's true. If there's no shots, I'll go to J16 for 3.
Yep.
4 into J15.
Mm-hmm.
And 5, 6 into the gully.
Hey, he's in the gully.
I need to change this so I don't forget. Okay. I won't be able to get that, which is unfortunate. Let's get. I'm gonna get my truck moving way at the bottom there, just to get it out of the way. So it is. It's a lot of movement. Open ground is 4. It's 5 because they're towing. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Pretty sure. God, it's gonna take forever. Okay. So that's their movement. One squad in O14 is going to normal move for 1 to O13.
I think I should shoot at him, probably. But your vehicle gives him one modifier, so he's not open ground, right? Never mind then.
That is correct.
You're good.
All right. Then 2-3 into O12.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The tank in L13 still in motion, so we'll move to K13 for 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Why don't I get closer? Yeah, sure. And then J12 for 3.
Did you get in there?
Nothing?
Well, I'm checking to see what's the cutoff for that movement thing in vision here. Does that knock all that off? I think.
Yeah, it would just be a +2. Because K13, you would see him there, and then 2-3 to get. Well, okay, so there might be a +1, because it would be 3 movement total right now that you would see.
All right. Because I have a good chance of taking that guy out. But sometimes you gotta shoot the more important danger, right? But it's not like those things
I don't want to influence what you should or should not shoot.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and relinquish that acquisition and fire upon him
Sure.
for a up 2 shot.
Up 3. Yeah, up 3. Because it's motion +1 for the amount of time.
Oh, it's still up.
Because it's 1.5 to 3.
Oh, 3, gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's up 3 then. Okay.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's, you still hit.
9, so just got it. By 1.
On the turret, too. Oh, it's the infantry guy.
I know, I didn't say that thing again. I know,
Yep.
I'll learn one of these days.
Yep.
It's gonna cost me because I've missed twice by 1. Okay, so let's do the 2 kill. Let's get it this time.
So it's a 7. Nope.
That would have been missed regardless, but or no, not a kill regardless.
Yeah.
But is that a no? That's not even a shock or anything.
No.
All right. Do I? So if I intensify, that no longer applies, right? But that's still that's a. Oh crap! It'll be +2 for intensifying, and then so it'll just be a +4.
So first off, if you're declaring for the ammunition, right? So you would need, I think it's a 5, yeah, AP-5. So you need to roll a 5. Intensive fire, you would be at I think it would still be +3.
Oh, so that still applies if you shoot a second time?
Well, you would still get motion, right? Because you can't,
Right.
you won't eliminate motion, but I don't know.
Does the time thing apply after that point if you've already? Because I have an ACK on it now, right?
Well, because the idea is you're spending it simultaneously, right? So you would see.
So you're saying it would be a +5 shot then?
So you would get
and -1 for the axe would be a +4.
Yeah, you would get +3 for vehicle moving, +2 for intensive, -1 for acquisition, and I don't think there's any other modifiers because I'm still in motion. So +4, and then if your
break number drops down too. Okay.
Yeah, to 10. And if you're checking for ammunition, you roll that, see what effect happens. Either you have AP or not. If you don't have AP, it's technically like you never took a shot, so you can then roll a second time for HE, which is like, some people think it's in a way it is cheesy, but you're checking for ammunition, so.
Well, then definitely we'll have to go that route because I don't think I can't break my gun. It's not gonna happen. Now because I said that, it's gonna happen.
Well,
Goddamn.
yeah.
So
Now that you said,
I'll claim I'm gonna be shooting AP. But can you do that on a intensifier? I guess you could still use the
yeah,
special
there's
ammo.
as far as I'm aware, there's nothing that restricts you from attempting special ammo. I mean, I could check like C8, depletion
So
numbers.
I need a 6 or less to hit.
Uh,
Because it was
yes,
a
but
plus
if you're
plus
rolling for AP, you would need a 5 no matter
5
what.
or get the AP. Gotcha.
So if
All
you
right.
don't get the
So
5,
go
then it
ahead.
doesn't matter. You just
Right.
you
Roll
then
again.
decide whether or not you want to attempt.
Another shot.
Well, I guess at some point, if you're doing an intensifier, you're kind of stuck wanting to shoot. Whereas
Right.
if you declared a first fire, and you didn't have the ammo, well, it's like you never shot, so you could just be like, well,
Right.
I didn't shoot.
Hmm.
But intensifier, I don't. I think because you're, I don't know.
Because
I don't.
if you wonder, you're thinking if you're intensifying, you're obligated if you don't get the round to shoot again. Is that what you're saying?
Well, so
Because you're declaring it.
because
Declaring
when you
intensifier.
declare intensifier, you can't shoot. That's the last shot you take, right?
Right.
So when you're declaring intensifier, it's kind of like you might as well just shoot because if you don't, you don't. I don't think you get anything
Right.
out of it.
Right. All right. So here we go then. The 2 hit. Just missed it.
Yeah. Okay. So no. So.
But
Uh.
no special ammo.
Okay. So then you could roll a second time for HE. Essentially, like now it's like you're shooting with HE, and you would determine whether or not you hit,
Gotcha.
and you would.
Same
All right.
thing.
Well.
So
So no AP.
at least I didn't break the gun.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And now that you have no AP, I will
Feels scary.
I will stop him for 4, and I will immediately take a machine gun shot, which
Actually, did we apply the oh no, it's still just 1. Never mind. Because it act like the shot never happened, but now it's a 2. All right, cool.
yeah, because you actually took the second shot. So I'll take a since I'm stopped. I think it's just a straight 4 plus 2 for the gun shield. Where was that thing? I had a thing that was super nice. Okay, no, it is halved. All right, so 2 up 2. Well, I said it, but machine gun didn't do anything. I will have. I will have the gun shoot. So the gun will attempt to hit. I'm pretty sure that won't be, but I will be an acquisition since I am stopped. I will just use the star. Alright. So that's out of peril. Do I want to keep... So that's 4, 5 to shoot. You know what? He'll start up again. Screw it. I didn't blow up my engine. It doesn't count as a sniper check. So now he's at 6. 7. 8, 9. This acquisition is away.
All right. Well, can the axe stay there, or is it totally gone? It can remain that hex, right?
Yeah, you can have it stay in the hex, as far as I'm aware. So this is a 10 into L11.
Okay.
And then 11 into by turning 1. And then they will stop.
Cool.
Alright. So that was that guy's wild ride. The tank in motion at the bottom. He'll get to move. I will button him up just because. And turn him around. I have to check. Oh no, wait, he's already in motion, so so all the stuff turning around will happen at this move. So turns for 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in motion. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So many options. Armored cars, they have to move in a group because they don't have radios. So they will spend their first turn for 1. I'm just going to reset their turrets here. I think this is 4? Because I think armored cars in open round is 3.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's 4 total. Let's start marking this. 7.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Mm-hmm.
13. 16.
Mm-hmm.
17. 17. Yeah, 17, and then they will stop. Do I want? Yeah, I'm gonna have the guy in NH just gonna turn his turret once, and I think everybody else is just fine where they are. This guy moved. Man, too many choices here. I'm gonna get really disappointed if those guys survive. You know what? It's worth it. 014 gonna declare CX. They'll go into N13 for 1.
Okay.
2-3 into M13.
Okay.
4 into L12.
Mm-hmm.
And then they will stop their movement.
Right.
Just trying
this guy might as well.
trying to fake you out
here. No, I know you're gonna try giving a shoot at him, but
here.
it's only a half firepower shot.
Well, you know, they never knock off half firepower. The tank in J15 will attempt to start. They will get it. They don't blow their engine up. Turn for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in motion. I feel like I could have done that better. Yeah, okay. Truck with the AA gun. I think road is 1 for trucks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? No, I don't need that. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, turn 4, 5. 9. and then we'll unhook the gun, which I guess doesn't really matter where it's facing, but we'll unhook, which is quarter. So 8 after I've stopped, so they stopped, so it's 10, then add 8, so 18. I will attempt to start up again. The engine doesn't blow itself. So that's 19, and then 20, and then they're in motion. And the gun is set up. I think that is it. I think that is finally it for my turn. Jesus. Defensive fire.
Right. Well, I've still got the guys in here. But no need to destroy
No
them.
way.
Talking about the concealed guys, not the.
They don't
spots.
got nothing to do.
I think they do. Maybe. Well, you're not crew exposed anywhere.
No, I don't want that anymore.
It's the only guy. That's the only guy we're shooting at with the half up one shot there.
Sure.
So half up one it is. Oh my gosh, snipered.
Well, so wait, so we shouldn't even count that though, because you can't get there is no half.
Oh, there's no half firepower.
No, you can't. One is the lowest.
I thought on
So
the IF incremental there's halves.
there is no. Sadly, they don't.
Oh,
They never
there's a
wanted to go
1.5,
lower.
but no half. Okay.
Yeah. So let's not count it, because also I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to take a free sand check like that. That's dumb.
Well, plus a 4 roll if we applied it to something wouldn't probably be a good result for you.
If we were to go by the chart, it would probably still be a pintash check.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
if a 5 is a pintash check on a 1, and the way it like increments, presumably you would like a 4 is still something on. Would be a pintash check there, but yeah.
I mean, he was only good if you were adjacent. Then he could have got a 1 firepower off.
Yeah, and I didn't want to risk a 1 down 2 just in
Right.
case, but also because the only plan that I could have is either I shoot you in advanced fire or I advance, and they're kind of exposed if they advance, so it's maybe not the best idea.
All right. It's like nobody else is firing. Well, these guys are firing finally, so we'll have them shoot you there.
Sure.
But first I'll have the machine gun shoot here.
Okay, so 2 up 1.
Yep, 2 at 1. Not up. But that would have been nice for my gun. I could have got ready to fire it.
It's true. It's true.
All right, so now I'm going to do armor piercing. Let's see if he has it.
You should have it on those vehicles. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm smart enough to declare it this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of the way to look at it is you take what would be most reasonable to shoot,
Right.
and then if you don't have it, then it's like, okay, well, next best or whatever.
Because I did the info, it doesn't say he has it.
Well, that's the thing. So if the show info is only what you have, and special ammo is like it's just special exceptions. The other way to check would be if your caliber is underlined or overlined, it tells you whether or not you only have armor piercing or only have high explosive.
Did not know that underlining part.
Yeah, it's I always forget where it is too. Let me see if I can find it.
Because it shows you on the info for the infrared gun armor piercing 5. I found it strange it wouldn't show it for the vehicle.
Because you don't you don't check for it. You just that tank
it's
is
automatically assumed.
Yeah, like the tank is
so
automatically.
It's not special ammo. It's not special ammo
Correct.
for the tank. It's a tank killer. Got it.
Correct.
All right, so here's our 2-hit roll. All right. Hey, it's multiple hits. Is this like blackjack where you can split the?
That's right. You just like hit me. Just hit me. Hit me.
Twice, yeah. All right, so I just malfunctioned that thing. All right. Or no, 12's totally broke, right? No, it's malfunction because it's
Yeah, it's just malfunction.
function on here. Bad things, bad things. Where are you?
Where is?
Oh, here it is. Bad things. Main armament malfunction. There we go. Woohoo!
Man, this is killing me. Where does it? Oh, you know what? That's where it is. It's in gun classifications, I bet you. Because of course it is. Yeah. So an underscored caliber means you don't have HE, and
Oh,
an
okay.
overscored means you can't shoot AP. So that's
Okay.
how it works. So a really good example that we should come across sooner rather than later, anyways, is a lot of the early medium tanks for the British. See, they have underscored.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. So they're like desert tanks, blah blah blah. They don't. They never had like an actual HE round for that gun. It's like particularly annoying because it applies to a lot of their AT guns, and so you just have like stuff that if they get rushed by infantry, they actually aren't good whatsoever. So,
That's I think that's it for my shooting.
all right, advanced fire phase.
So it's a malfunction. No, a totally broken machine gun and a malfunction. I'm not good with these. They're not. They didn't clean their weapons for sure.
Yeah, they're the LMG.
I see a court martial coming.
Well, I don't think those guys had those.
No, they had the other things.
Die by the sword
Oh,
is just what you
yeah.
had. I don't think I have any advanced fire phase. I'll be honest. I will do. I'll shoot at your pin, guys. Didn't matter. There's no way that roll would be low enough. So let's take off all these things here. Routes. There are none. So we're keeping that steady. Advances. I am going to throw in a squad there. Squad will go into the gully. Hmm. No, they can stay there. CX guys will advance. DC guy can advance. I don't need those guys to move. Yeah, I think that's it. Fire can't spread, unfortunately. So we go back to our lovely CC. I am now at a 3-2, which I will happily take because it increases my number. And then you're at whatever you want to declare.
I'm gonna go against your half squad.
Sure, 2-1. So 3-2,
Mhm.
still nothing. And I think that kills my half squad.
Yay. He's got to rack up those points. He's
I
doing a good
know, I
job. I
know.
think he's
It's
done all the killing around here, except for
well,
the tank.
yeah, one tank out there.
But yeah, that's not
Jeez.
really killing. That's just a vehicle, right? I'm not counting the crew. I understand there's a crew in there.
How
That's
dare
me.
you? How dare
That
you?
was me. I'm sorry, guys.
Turn to Japanese.
All right. 10:22. Think we should call it a night here at
If
10:30.
you want, yeah, I'm fine
Okay.
with either playing out Japanese turn 2 or if you want to stop, or I'm good.
Well, my turn will probably be short. I'm not gonna do too much, so we'll try to fire through that. That way, we're done with. We can just start up at turn 3 next
Sure,
week. All right.
works for me.
I'll suck it up. Let's see. Rallies. I don't have any rallies, but I will try to fix my gun there.
Weather as
Um,
well.
oh, really? Right. Let's do that.
Cool.
All right. And then let's see. What do I need to get on that?
No,
3. Nope. And then anything else I gotta do around
no,
here? Nope.
there's nothing else for
Nope.
rally.
Nope. That's it. All right. You.
Nope, nothing for me.
Okay. Hmm. Gonna move on to the prep fire. We already did it for me. Well, let's see. Mr. No AP doesn't have a vehicle to shoot at anymore. Well, actually, he still does. He shoot at this guy.
Sure.
Might as well. Well, or should he shoot at that guy? He will shoot at this guy.
Sure. It's a
So move
plus
out of the
3.
way. +3.
Ooh, all
Yay!
right. Um,
It makes up for that pox scars.
Let me double
But
check how
it's still
critical works on
just
that.
on a heat.
On HE. Because it'll probably be the same, but versus armored, an HE versus armor caused by FFE or area target type, no. If the C,
It
no.
might not be a critical hit.
Otherwise, a critical hit versus AFE has its basic to kill number doubled on the pertinent to kill total. So
Oh,
you're
damn.
doubled, which is a 14. It's not turret. You don't have multiple hit, so you're rolling to basically see if you roll a dud or not.
Uh,
No.
There we go. Yeah,
Uh,
gun came big when it needed to, I guess.
we should have taken a break. I've changed my mind.
Yeah, you had that opportunity. And is that another smoking wreck?
Yep.
With the fire. See, we're getting that fire now. Now that is, well, it's not connected to the building.
But on a
So
gust, it could spread.
Right, so we need a gust.
Pretty
Or we need
much.
one of these guys to go up in the woods. Or in some
Well, if you
brush.
let me move. Jeez.
Hey, I didn't tell you to bottleneck in that little circle of hedge there.
It's not a bottleneck.
No, it's not. It's you're going through the point of weakness now because my gun's not working over there. By the way, that was rate of fire still.
True.
So maybe what I should do is shoot this guy. What the heck? I mean, the chances are slim.
You can certainly try.
The chances are slim though, because I have to change my covered arc twice. 1, 2. So that'd be probably what, a +4 or 6, I think.
It's doubled, so it's +6, I think, automatically.
Oh shoot! In that case, I would need a 4 or less to hit.
Well, it's also +2. I mean, I'm not gonna help you. You can shoot if you want.
He's not prep fired then because he got rid of fire.
Yeah.
So I guess we could shoot at your inventory in the building, and that way I don't have to worry about changing covered arc. So yeah, he'll fire away here.
Sure.
And those guys are in the gully, so you can't even see them. All right, yeah, we'll do that. Real quick. I believe that is a
+2 for the building, so no.
8, 9, oh 9, yeah. Nope. Well, and it's another rate, so he'll do it again.
Sure.
Yeah, he's on a roll. He's on a tear.
12.
Nope. That time he lost his rate, so now he's prep fired. But he does have 2 act on that spot.
Mm-hmm.
And then anybody else shooting? He needs to get out of there. In hopes he can fix his gun. But he's dead if he even moves anyways. So he's not shooting. Alright, the light machine gun here, we'll try to take out that armored vehicle, or the armored car there.
Sure.
I know this is the bigger threat. They have the same gun.
Yeah.
But technically, they're both the same threat, but he's an easier target, so we'll take him out. Light machine gun firing away for a 2 hit.
That'll be a hit.
There you go. And I think that it's like a...
LMGs are always 4, yeah. Or MGs are always 4.
It's always 4?
Yeah, well, there's range, but, the base number that you're looking for is 4 no matter what.
Right, so it's 5 with the range.
5 with the range, and then you're hitting the turret, which is 1.
So it's back to 4 again.
Yeah,
all right,
pretty much.
Nope, but hey, it looked good. And that is rate, so I will shoot again at him. Oh no, I was looking at this one. I was looking at the wrong one. The 3-4 is not a rate. All right. Let's put that on there. Prep fired. He just prep fired the machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will. Is there anybody he can shoot at? No. Alright. Anybody else shooting? Well, he's not shooting. I was thinking about it, but he's not gonna. All right, that is that's gonna be it then for shooting.
Sure. Movement.
Movement phase. These guys here will assault move into H9.
Okay.
Anybody else moving here? So here's a question. If I go into the gully and I take crust status, is that the same as being in the woods and I could shoot into here? Because if I'm in
If
the
you
gully,
have
I
crest
don't think I
status,
can
yeah.
shoot. Would I be able to shoot in there if I was in the gully?
If you have crest status, yeah, I believe so. Yes.
All right. Then I wonder if that's a good idea. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think that that would be an interesting thing to do. So let's do it. They're gonna assault move into crest status right there. Let's get that. I think that's under info.
You can't,
Oh,
because I think you have to go in the gully. I don't think you
before.
can go. I don't think you can go straight to crest status.
So you have to like move in and the next turn go into crest status.
So let me see here. Crest status. Um, Crest status can be gained by infantry in any depression hex. Not allowed during along a depression cliff hex side. Any good order infantry already in a depression
Oh,
may
already.
claim
So
crest in the
so
same
they
hex
can't do
during
it.
its advance phase.
Oh, so
So
they could go in now and then advance into it.
yeah, but
Okay.
I will say though, you wouldn't be able to assault move in there because it takes to get in there. It's 4.
Or and that would you can't assault move your full movement points. All right.
Yeah, yeah, you
Then
can't assault
no,
move 4.
not doing that then. Okay. There we go. So they're not doing it. We do.
Yeah, that's the one annoying thing is you can't assault move all your stuff.
And it's probably a suicidal move anyways.
I
Because
mean,
I'm pinning myself down that gully. Well, they can run up the gully to get away, but
yeah, it's not
yeah, I mean,
necessarily
you
like
know,
locking them into a bad decision.
you know. Let's see. Anybody else want to move? Nope. Ooh, maybe this guy. Should I do that? That'd be hilarious. It's just a tankette. I keep thinking, do I do something about that thing? And I go, no.
Yes,
Um,
yes. With a resounding yes.
well, these guys need to move because nothing's happening over here. But your trucks are waiting.
My trucks aren't waiting. Not for that, anyways.
These guys are waiting to come up the road or whatever they're gonna do.
Nah.
But they're not the biggest concern. All right. Yeah, we gotta move these tanks. Let's see what do I want to do. Okay, let's try it. What the heck? So these guys will start up. So I think they have a reliability rule. No. Okay.
Yeah, if their MPs are red, then yes.
No, they're not.
Okay.
But they don't have to do radio because they're together. So they're gonna move out together.
Sure.
Let's see. So as soon as you see them, I think you're gonna see them as soon as they move, probably. Yeah, this guy will see him, right?
My guy in the building would.
The building will see him.
Yeah, not the
All
gully.
right. So I'll go ahead and take off their concealment.
Sure.
So you know they're actually tanks and not dummy stacks.
Yeah, yeah.
I could have did dummy tanks.
You could have. You could have.
So it's one.
Are those?
Well, one to start up. Two.
3 because you're going over edge.
I thought it did cost to go over hedges.
Hedge is 1 plus cost of terrain. You just don't bog.
Gotcha.
But
So
yeah,
that's,
3.
3,
Sure.
4,
Okay.
5,
Sure.
6,
Mm-hmm.
7,
Okay.
and if I remember right, gully is 2 plus cost of terrain or something like that. Let me look at it.
Yeah.
And I think there's a bog check too involved, isn't there?
I don't know. Sure, actually. What
Yeah.
What is the
Pulling up the chart in a second. Once I get to it.
terrain? gully. 2 plus cost train. There's no
Yeah.
so bug.
No bug check. All right. So 2 plus cost train. So it's actually 2 to just get in there. So it'd be 3 to get in there.
So hold on. So it says plus cost of train if not open ground. Is what the note says.
Plus cost of train. If
So
not
it's probably
ground.
just 2 to get in.
That was 3, 4, 5,
You had
6,
7.
7. That would put me at 8, 7, 8, 9.
8, 9 to get in.
Oh,
Yep.
they wouldn't be able to get out then.
No.
So they're gonna stay here in motion then. Should they
Sure.
stop? I think I'll stay there in motion. Yeah.
Okay.
That was really complicated, wasn't it?
Eh.
You just think their vehicles are gonna go a lot farther, but apparently not.
It's just when you're doing, especially when you're doing platoon movement, because you're adding a lot of cost.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but it's gonna have to make you make decisions, right? Okay.
It's not wrong.
He's fine. They're fine. They're good. Does he want to get out of there? Yes. But as soon as he starts up, you shoot him, or you will shoot him eventually.
Pretty much.
But he's got nothing else to do. If he stays there, he's just gonna get shot at anyways. So he's gonna spend 1 point to start up.
Sure. I'll shoot him with the LMG first.
Mhm.
So it is a hit,
Mhm.
not a kill. And then I will shoot with the tank and L11. Same thing. It's a hit. 45L. It's a dud.
Yay! Dud. So
That is it for that for now. Anyways.
and he's gonna be going backwards, so it's gonna cost double, I think, or is it triple?
Quadruple.
Quadruple, so it's 4 times the train. So it's 4 to go backwards. So it's 1, 5.
And then I will. I'm pretty sure I should be able to see him, so the acquisition stays on. I will.
All those guys over there, yeah.
I'll declare a shot with M8. They shouldn't have any. No, they don't have any ammo stuff. So to hit, it will be a hit, and that'll be a kill.
The smoke, so I think it's probably critical too, right?
It won't be
a
critical, but
wreck.
I think it's a burning rack.
Yeah.
40. So it's 45L, which is 10. You have 1 armor on the side. Yeah, so it'll be a burning rack.
All right, so no crucifiable.
And then and then sniper.
Clone that thing. So there it goes. And he is a wreck now, burning wreck.
I'll get you what it is there.
All right, cool. All right, well, we're getting those fires here and there. That's gonna make things interesting now for shooting purposes, isn't it?
To get across the bridge, yeah, it's a lot nicer to get across the bridge, but
Yeah,
once you get there,
in a way. But it would have, maybe I should have let you blow them up there. It would have been harder to get across the bridge.
so I didn't really. I mean, there honestly, J9 is not bad either because you're still paying. You still have to cross into J9, so it's still an extra 1 there no matter what.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of like however you look at it.
Right. So these guys here, then.
Your sniper, don't forget.
Oh yeah, thanks. Nope.
All right, well I tried.
All right. Yeah, you tried. You're
Next time I won't remind.
Maybe then I'll remember and he'll get it. So this guy costs 2 to go into a gully, so he can.
Well, it'll be so it's 4 because it's brush and gully.
Oh, I was thinking about going to this one. Under the bridge.
I suppose I think you can do that. Yeah, I'm always curious or confused about what angle you have to take to get under it.
So then I have to put a bridge counter on him, I guess.
You would do. I think there's a level.
Yeah, I thought there was like a. You just put a bridge symbol on top of him.
We'll just do this. Well, I'll see if I can find a bridge counter. It's not to locate bridge.
Yeah, I got one right here. You want to do one of these ones? Oh, you got that one. I was gonna do this white one. All right.
Ah, mine looks fancy.
Oh, Wow, yeah, looks cool. I didn't know they could turn it like that.
Yeah,
All right.
I
So
don't know if
he's.
the other one.
I don't know
I
if
didn't
that
know
was a
this.
clever thing to do. I don't know. I'm gonna see.
Honestly,
Because
I don't think it's a bad idea. I
yeah,
don't think it's a bad
I'm
idea.
not sure what that can accomplish, but maybe it'll turn into something. Like if somebody's on the bridge, you can move into close combat or something. We'll
Well,
see.
so you always have to remember, like that's smoke in that hex, right? So
Hmm.
if I'm trying to shoot at the guys in H9, I8, J8, depending on from where I'm shooting, I'm getting a +3 from smoke,
Right.
or
Hmm.
technically
Vice versa.
+2 because it's blaze. Um, but as long as you have a CP, as long as your CVP gains are more than mine, right? Like I'm the one who has to chase after points.
Hmm.
Um, and on top of that, because it's a wreck, it's +1 for vehicles. Because it's smoke, it's +2 for vehicles, and infantry movement is a +1 for the smoke. So now it's harder to get across. So it might make it forces me to potentially go through the gullies now instead of going through the bridge, which then costs extra movement points and so on and so forth.
Cool. All right. Somebody's being clever. No. Let's see. Anybody else moving? Nope. Nope. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I should. I should do it. Let's live large. The concealed units here are going to salt move into the trees. If I could just get them only.
In a woods.
Or in the woods, sorry. Trees would be like out in the open.
No, it's just
In the
yeah. In a woods is never mind. It's a thing. Uh,
okay.
it's just how it's said. All right, cool. Yeah, they're there.
It'd probably make it easier for you to kill them, but we'll see.
Well, it all depends, honestly. Um, yeah, it
All
all
right.
depends.
I think I am done
All
moving
right.
at the moment.
Um,
Yeah, I'm done
will
moving.
depends on fire phase. I'm gonna try and make it as equally as quick here. Um, I'll take a shot from the machine gun group in L17 against your infantry gun. So almost the same as last time, except now it's 14 up one only. 5 on 14, because that counts the I'm counting the gun shield instead of the woods.
Hmm.
Um, so 5 on 14 is a 3 check.
Well, it's a 3 morale check.
Yeah, 3 morale check on the crew
Oh, okay.
with the
Here we
infantry.
go. Yeah, but they don't heat a battle though. But
They do
they
not.
made it. Holy crap! Do
Sniper
they?
as well.
Oh yeah, but do they get anything for that?
No, no, crews
Darn it!
don't, unfortunately.
Not even a medal. All right, they
I
don't get
mean,
like.
you that's something you decide after.
Oh, they don't become what's that? What's that? They become
Fanatic?
fanatic.
No.
Yeah, they should become fanatic.
No, I disagree.
All right,
They should become dead. Is what they should do.
dead. No, they're heroes now.
I'm
They're
tired of
not.
them.
They're doing like that dude. The was it Emo Phillips? Is that what it's called? Or is it Emo Williams? That
No, you know
movie.
Phillips, the comedian there.
It was yeah, where he's dodging bullets on the beach. That's an old movie. No, not. What's the movie? It's called Emo something.
I don't remember, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay.
No. Okay,
No
well,
sniper. Wow.
uh, the heavy machine gun will shoot again. So 6 up one.
Oh, Remo Williams. That's what it is. Remo Williams, I think.
Gotcha. 6 on 6. It's a 1 check. No rate.
All right. Who's doing the moral check?
It's your crew. 10
Oh,
guys.
the gun again?
Yeah,
Wow, you're going after him.
1 check.
He's good, but now you got a sniper.
No sniper. Man, I wish I could kill that one guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take a 4 up 2 shot. Uh, normal morale check and sniper again.
Against him again?
Yeah. Why do I
You
keep
just
marking
want him
this?
so bad.
Unreal.
I just wish it was a normal unit. I'd be getting all kinds of benefits for this.
Unreal. It's like the 4th snake eyes, 5th snake eyes you've
Something
gotten.
like that. That's 1, 2, at least 2 in this string of rolls.
Yeah. Crazy.
And I get a sniper for that. Okay, here we go. Come on.
Again, yeah.
There we go. I got a small one, but I'll take it. Let's do the roll. 3 is the direction. I stack it over here somewhere. Here it is.
There are snipers there.
It's gonna go 1. Oh, it's only 1. So it's going.
So it's going
right
to
there.
hit these guys.
Oh, it wouldn't. Isn't these guys closer, technically? 1,
No,
2,
you're
3, 4.
3-6. The 3. You rolled a 6.
Oh, 3-6.
Yeah,
Why was
yeah.
I looking at something different?
You're too enamored with your. Oh, look at me, snipe. Who's just snake eyes all the time. I will take a shot with. Oh, that doesn't have a shot anymore, unfortunately. I'll take a shot with my tank an N12 against your guys an M11 or M10. Sorry. It's nothing. I will flip it over. That's not really worthwhile. That's not really worthwhile. The armored car in N8 is going to shoot 4 up 1 against your concealed guy. 5 on 4 is a 1 check. And it's like.
And that's on this guy?
Yeah.
Alright. So he loses his concealment. So 1 check. He's good.
Pinned.
And a sniper. Oh yeah, he's pinned. It was 1 check. Oh, that screws that up. I was gonna.
Look, yeah, I gotta get whatever. We're gonna get whatever victory I can get at this point.
I mean, I wanted to engage you in close combat. That's the fun stuff. Getting in there, getting down and dirty. Look at that. All right.
All right. Well, you basically just go back to the same crew.
Same guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move him this time. I should move him further away next time.
Honestly, there's at a certain point I'm gonna figure out a rule for this because, you should be able to get something else out of it.
Oh, like it shouldn't keep going back to the same person?
Well, not only that, but like, what can you do to compound? Like if it's a 1, then I allow your guy to get casualty reduced, right? Because your sniper's getting something. But a pin,
or maybe they should just make the sniper like it always starts centrally. They look for the most central location, and then you roll from there.
Nah, that would be I feel like that'd be too crazy, especially when you get to like Stalingrad.
Oh yeah, huge maps.
Yeah, it just kind of gets crazy. But I think there is like value in saying like, well, you just wouldn't consider them. You would go to the next closest, and like for example, in that case, it would target these guys, right?
Right.
So,
in other words, it bounces to the next closest.
Yeah, because otherwise, again, like you're not getting anything out of it, which is silly. So at least on a 2, there's more chances of your sniper not being like, for example, if my sniper hits your guy in P4, it's highly unlikely he's ever coming back to here, right? So if you were to get 2 snipers in a row, at least you could say, well, he's the closest, but I'm gonna like. The rule allows me to get the K6, for example. So maybe that's something to discuss with you and Rutan and see how you feel about it.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, because like I said, like I've said this to Rutan before. Like you work so hard.
We can start it right now if you want.
Well, I mean, look, I'm fine.
Kidding.
I'm fine getting
I was kidding. You don't do that.
But the way I see it is like you work so hard to get snipers, right?
Right.
And then you don't get anything out of it, and it kind of cheapens the sniper.
Yeah, you want the like I always feel. It's nice to have the game
reward you.
Have cool things happen in it.
Yeah.
And snipers are cool.
Exactly. So with that said, I will. Man, I'm gonna shoot. I'll shoot the gun against the guys in the woods. Screw it. Is that -2? I don't think it'll matter. It won't matter. So that's I think that's everybody that I can shoot or want to have shoot. Yeah, I think that's it. Advanced Fireface.
I'll start by. Can he shoot anybody? No. Well, but he already. This guy already. These guys didn't shoot, right? No.
No.
So he'll go ahead and They can't see him. Well, actually, they can, can't they? Because they can
I
see
believe
down
so,
the
yeah.
spine. Yeah. So they'll go ahead and shoot at these guys down there. For a 2, or it's a half, so it's a 1 up 2 because it was +2 for. Well, that's just +2 for the 2 hit, and half
Uh,
firepower.
yeah,
Okay.
I think you're just, I think it's just
One
one
flat.
flat, yeah.
All right, 1 flat. That's a nice shot, actually. 6, 7, and 1. Nothing. No. Let's see. And then he might as well fire his gun at these guys then.
What?
Well, he's not going to hit, but he's going to put an ACK on there. Just in case.
Motion vehicle
Oh,
doesn't...
no, he can't.
Yeah.
Cannot do that. You're right. So that was a dumb idea. I could have broke my gun. All right. Yeah, broke my gun. I was almost thinking about sending my tanks down here to go after your trucks. I thought that'd be funny if I did that.
I mean, you could try, but I'll just move them away.
But they're too slow. That's the problem. My tanks, by the time I got there, it'd be game over. Let's see. No one else is shooting up here at the top, so might as well go with. Interesting. Can he shoot anybody? No. They already prep fired. Well, he's half, so he's only down to 1 firepower attack as well. So he could do 1 up 2 against that.
He's half twice. Yeah, one. You could try 1 up 2.
Oh, he's half for. Oh, and
And
advance.
an advanced
So,
fire.
oh yeah, it's a 1 up 2 then, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll do anything, but oh, I'm gonna give you a sniper.
It's a 6, which isn't anything on that, and you're not punished for it.
Right, I'm not punished for that stupidity. So the only other one left will be this guy here. So he'll go ahead and try to put a ATR round in your little
When the heck do you
tank
get
cat.
an ATR?
Yeah,
That's
it's
silly.
Type 97. I don't know if that means anything.
Silly.
That's it on there. 20L 597.
Can you actually shoot an ATR in advanced fireface?
Oh, isn't that the whole purpose? You move up on the enemy and you shoot them, right?
There's
No?
always limits on.
Oh no.
The advanced fireface has funky limits on that stuff.
Okay, well if you know about that, then you would know more than I would.
Honestly, however, all light anti-tank weapons during advanced fire phase are subject to +2. So it's +6. Because advanced,
+6.
yeah, advanced
+2 for
motion, and then super small target. So another +2.
So it's +5.
+6. My tank is double small.
Oh, double small. That's why I'm confused. Okay.
Yeah, super small.
Super small.
Yeah.
That's what you mean by super small.
Yeah, they're it's a
Okay.
little teeny tiny tankette. You could
+6.
stand taller than a tankette.
See, I thought that was a nice move, but now it looks stupid. All right.
Honestly, if that tankette ever stopped moving, it'd be great. It's
Right.
yeah. There's nothing bad about it.
All right. 4, 5, 6. That's
Almost.
a 12. It's not a hit.
Almost.
But it's enough to scare you, hopefully.
That's right.
Yeah. And
Now I'm
these things have a
definitely
rate of
overrunning.
fire.
Now I'm
Those
definitely
things have
overrunning.
a rate- Oh, you are?
I gotta kill that infantry gun somehow. At this point, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Tired of seeing it.
Oh my gosh. Now I wonder if my other guy should fire and take that damn thing out. Probably not. Alright. That's it for my shooting.
Okay. There's
Oh,
no
that was-
routes.
He advanced fired. There we go. Now we
Oh, it doesn't matter.
put it on
Just-
the lead. That's just that way people can visually see what's going on.
Nah, they'll figure it out. So there's no routes from anybody because nobody's broken. So
Right.
advances.
Interestingly enough. Alright, advances. Anybody want to advance? Nope. Nope. you pin those guys so they can't get you in close combat. Yeah, I know.
Like I gotta get some wins out of this.
Right. Nobody. No, you know what? I'm happy with the way things are right now. Nobody's moving.
Sounds
It's,
good.
you can turn your whole turret in the advanced phase, right? Because I would, or do you have to do it? You can't. I wonder.
I'm not sure if you're allowed to do it in the advanced phase. Um,
Advanced phase. Pull that up. Here we go. That's the rally. It's advanced phase.
because
Make sure this is-
I might have spotted it while I was reading off the other stuff. A vehicle may never move.
You can beach boats in the advanced phase, if you were just wondering.
Oh, that I've known. Yeah. We did.
You
Boats
got that
not too long
down.
ago.
You got the
Well,
boat landings.
we did boats not too long ago. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, had to remember that one.
No, wow, the advanced phase, the advanced phase is really short list of things you can do actually
Yeah.
compared to the other. There's nothing in there about changing covered arc, so yeah, no can do. All right.
Yeah. If you motion, I think you can if it's advanced fire phase maybe, but yeah.
Oh, Japanese infantry squad, hunter squads, which I didn't make any. Should have made some.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't ask for any dare deaths, so.
Right. All right. Fair enough. So yeah, no covered arc change then.
So no advances.
No more advances. That's it.
Okay. So CC still just one. It's
Mhm.
still hand to hand. And I'm still
let me see
desperately
what's going
looking
on
for a
here.
number under 7.
Where is the close combat now?
It's the same one from the start.
Oh, way over there.
Yeah, and I
Wow, it's way
finally got
behind
it.
enemy lines.
And I finally
Let's-
got it. So,
You finally got him?
yeah.
No, he lucked out on
Catalyst.
that one then. Well, he did his job, I would say. Right?
For sure. I mean, you took out 1.5 squads with him, and delayed like any movement there. I needed to make sure that you're not gonna run around afterwards.
So you got your points for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So 2 tanks, 1 squad, and then 1/2 squad under the bridge for 13.
So far, it's kind of neck to neck there.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot closer than if someone keeps rolling freaking snake eyes, maybe.
I know, Jesus Christ, can't believe that people.
Yeah, surprisingly, you haven't had to do too many morale checks. Your morale check's 5, like disgusting. You've rolled over 6 once. That's illegal. This is not fair.
It's illegal.
Unfair.
Where's those snake eyes at?
Yeah, 4.
Total
So
4.
2
4
on the
snake eyes.
morale check, 1 on the 2 hit, 1 on 2 kill. Crazy.
What is this 11? You rolled a 7 11 times. Well, we both did. So,
Average
comparable,
numbers.
yeah. You rolled a 10 6 times though. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah. Ask me how my day's going.
Yeah. But your average overall is better than mine's. 6 6 6.
It's the number of
my
the
God.
devil. I don't really know if that's better or not.
That's why I had to point it out. Hey, but that's the number for the U.S. units. If you could act like you're Marines.
I break
At
often,
least
but at least I come back.
Yeah, true. I just always thought that was a weird number to pick for the American Marines units for this game. 666. No, strange.
Well, once Garens and bars, I can understand why they'd have that much range, and being all odd. Well, at least the Garens are semi-automatic, but I can understand the first 2 values. I think.
Gotcha.
I think a lot of people would argue that 6 is too shitty for morale, but at least you rally.
Yeah, it's crap in morale, but it's a good firepower. I think isn't it the highest firepower infantry in the game?
Yeah,
6?
It's no 8. You get 8 with
8
engineers.
Right, that's true.
So like
seen that.
German 838s is pretty common. The Russians get a 628. I think it's
Yeah.
628 anyways. But
But it's so rare in scenarios to see those.
yeah, like we're gonna see him in a long time from now when PPSH is the
Hmm.
submachine gun's gonna be very popular. Um,
Right.
Americans have 747s and 667s, which is pretty great. And apparently 668s. Um,
Right.
British with 648s. French don't really get anything, unfortunately. Allied miners, kind of whatever. Germans have 838s, so they're engineers mostly. Same thing with the Waffens. We're not going to count them.
Hmm.
Japanese never get above 448. Italians never get above 447.
Right.
Finnish also have 838s. That's the other thing.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
But that's
six
their
four eights.
standard unit, right?
I think
No,
eight
no, it's a six something. It's a six something.
648 is the first
Right.
line. Their elites are
I was just
838.
poking fun at their super abilities.
Yeah. And then yeah, there's a bunch of other ones, but there's hassles too, which whatever. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
really check out so much.
All right.
But yeah, so we're saved.
Yeah.
So we're good for next week.
Got it.
Probably
Yeah.
should have swapped that
Looks
over.
looks like it's just gonna get more exciting as we move along.
Pretty much. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. It was fun.
All
Catch
right,
you next week.
see you next
Yep.
time.
Bye.
And for everybody who's been watching, as always, thank you very much. It's always appreciated. People drop by, leave comments, and participate. This one, as as can be examined here, it's going to be a bloodbath. Chinese are going to get some reinforcements next turn. So on the entire northern side of the map, as well as the western side, down to A7. So it's kind of a mirror of the prior deployment where you come in from the east side and south, versus that. So honestly, there's a lot of options, and depending on which one of these guys are fake, it's really gonna make a big decision because I get 8 squads, a leader, and some light machine guns, and an additional 2 tanks. Which I'm worried I will lose at least one of the tanks really quickly. But I don't have to travel both tanks together. So depending on, if the gun is an E6, for example, it has to be 7 hexes from J10, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So actually, no, it might be, whatever. Maybe I10. Anyways, point is, I have to get into these buildings for sure. That is going to be the plan. And I think 2 of these are fake because I think the Japanese get 10 squads, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I killed, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 squads. It's probably in these triples, and he's talking about these, so probably in here. But anyways, we'll see. As always, very much appreciated, and hope to see you on Saturday. I shouldn't have anything come up, so yeah, should see you Saturday. Bye.